I'm gonna wait for some people to join the chat with me here. I gotta turn on SmackDown, and then while I'm waiting for everything to get started, I'm probably gonna do some cleaning up around the house here, and then I'll be good to go. I'll just be here sitting, chilling, watching SmackDown Live with all you guys. Also, please, no spoilers in the chat. I've already seen most of what happens tonight, and I'm not gonna spoil any of it for you guys watching this. So don't do the same for me. All right. Treat me how you would want to be treated. All right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, let me get some stuff situated, and I'll be good. Sorry, I was also a couple minutes late to the stream as well. I may have started a little late, but we're good now, I think. Forever. Together.
SmackDown is coming to Berlin, Germany's capital city, grand symbol of European history, of craftsmanship and culture. Tonight, it's the history of two titans of this industry, the craftsmanship of a rivalry, and the culture of a Euro crowd inside Uber Arena. The eardrum bursting, passion pulsing intensity we always get here in Europe.
All right, I'm back. If you're in the chat, type something so I can see if it works or not too, because I think it's working, but I'm not 100% sure. So just test it out for me if you don't mind. That would be good. Also, if you hear a loud noise, it's a bag of chips. I don't really have much in here, but like a little bit of it. My phone is at 96%, so it's basically good. Ooh, Carmel Hayes bringing back the United States Open Challenge tonight. I completely forgot about that. I wonder who... I actually think I know who he's going to be facing tonight, but I'm not going to say it. Again, I'm not here to spread spoilers. I'm trying to keep it as mysterious as I can. Also, I didn't know Julia versus Alexa for the Women's United States Championship was ever confirmed. When did this happen? I mean, I'm happy for her. Imagine Alexa somehow wins the thing. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'll be right back. The streaming reached. Ah, dang it. Did you turn it on or turn off for y'all? Yes, sir. Okay, because it says on my stream it reached. No, it's... Oh, God. I have my camera turned off too, by the way. That's the only way I can stop it, but, I don't know how, is he using it too?
Yeah, I mean, but that's only 3. So it should be fine, there shouldn't be too long.
That's what it says. Let me try again. I can click, hold on. Hold on. I can, okay, I think, hold on. Okay, it's back. I gotta restart it, but I'm back. Never mind. We're good. Alright, I had to fix that. There's this thing on YouTube TV where you get like a stream reached. Like if it's playing on too many devices, it like kicks you out. So I had to fix that. But we're good now. We're good. I'm a little... No, I'm back where I was. Okay, perfect. Yeah, SmackDown's in Berlin, Germany tonight. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this technically isn't live. It's actually like more like pre-recorded because people actually already know what happens. So don't put any spoilers in the chat, guys. I would like to be surprised by each and every little thing that happens tonight. Or live too. Oh shoot. Oh well. We are live too. Going to keep the face cam off, though. Oh, Randy Orton is opening the show tonight, guys. The Viper. The Apex Predator. Randy Orton. You know, John Cena's probably his most famous rival out there. I only say that because you can see my really big John Cena profile in the center of your screen here. Which is probably not very attractive, but oh well. I worry if I turn the chat on, or if I turn my face cam on, then the live chat's going to cut off. And I do not want to be talking to myself for the next 3 hours, so I would like to keep this. And the people who are actually loyal to me can stay in here. I'm talking about VJC, who will be in here like the last hour or so. Juan, Justin, RJ, if he's, well, actually RJ is doing his own stream. I don't know if Alondra's joining, Leo, all you guys in there. Also, my Discord server reached 30 members at one point today, so I got to give a huge shout out to that. A lot of the people I just mentioned are mods, so I'm very supportive of them. I'm very appreciative of them. Yeah, I just have to get that out there. Also, I finally figured out how to change the Discord server profile to match John Cena now. It's not the exact same one that I use on YouTube and Twitch. Well, actually, I don't use this on Twitch. I use it on YouTube and as my Discord, like, just regular profile. But it's actually a different John Cena picture, like, image for the main, like, server one. The server one's different than, like, my actual profile, but it's all John Cena. The only one that's different is on my Twitch, Top Gunner Gaming. That's my Twitch, by the way. If you don't know, go follow me on there. I'm looking for 20 followers on there because I just need one more. I have 19, so I'm really close there. I like to get that if I can. But yeah, that one is actually a picture of the front cover of the Deadman edition of WWE 2K25, which, obviously, if you don't know, it has The Undertaker on the cover, who I think is probably, like, the second greatest of all time, in my opinion, right after John Cena. He's high up there on the list for me. I also would probably have, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin right there at number 3. Not necessarily because of his longevity, but just because of his... I mean, Dewey probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, because he literally carried the Attitude Era, so, like, I gotta give him mad props for that. And number 4, I can always, like, it comes down to a few different people. Hulk Hogan, for obvious reasons. Say what you will about him, like, in real life, but he was good for the wrestling business. And then, also, I mean, I gotta go with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns just because of his dominant run from 2020 to 2024. That's really the main reason why, is his Tribal Chief stuff. His Big Dog stuff, hell no. But the Tribal Chief stuff, man, that's GOAT tier. I mean, come on, let's talk about it. Also, Roman Reigns has managed to beat John Cena on 2 different occasions. John Cena's never actually beaten Roman Reigns before, so, like, I'm just saying, there's an argument for Roman Reigns to potentially in the future be better than John Cena, which is crazy. Crazy talk, but that's all I gotta say. Let's let Randy Orton do the rest of the talking for a few minutes. You know what I mean? Oh, Jeremy, what's up, man? I'm glad the chat's working for you. Nothing much, honestly. I just finished up a Twitch stream not too long ago. It's kind of a project that me and VJC have actually been working on for a little bit, and it's finally going to upload on YouTube before you know it, so be on the lookout for it. I'm just going to say it's something 2K related. Trick Williams is coming out to interrupt Randy Orton, by the way. Are you watching SmackDown right now? Or do you see what already happened on SmackDown? I'm just going to reiterate, since you're in here, no spoilers in the chat. If you already watched SmackDown or seen any spoilers, don't spoil anything for me, because this is my first time actually watching it. I didn't watch it when it was on earlier in the day. So, I basically know what happens, but I still don't want any spoilers to go floating around, and that's all I'm saying. Spoiler-free chat, and we're good. I don't really care what else we talk about. But speaking of, Trick Williams, I mean, let's talk about it. Trick Williams in the ring with Randy Orton right now. I think he's about to have his main roster debut on SmackDown against Rey Fenix. And I'm rooting for him to win, too. You know it. Also, if you hear some, like, snackle, crackle, popple, bang, whatever. Can't talk. It's just me eating a bag of chips. You probably hear the crunching, like the... But, yeah, it's just me eating chips, by the way. I know you can't see me. I don't want to turn the face camera on because I have a history to, like, as soon as I have the live cam on, the live chat might cut off on me. I don't want to have to sit here for, like, 3 hours now and just talk to myself. So, this is just how we're going to do it, I guess. You haven't seen it yet? Okay, good. Good. We're good, then. Yeah, we're good. I connected on a like guest account because on my account for some reason it ain't. Let me join, and right now I can't chat. Oh, that's weird because I got Jeremy in here right now and he is chatting. I actually am trying to get one of my friends, Alondra, to hop on the stream with us and see if she can chat, but she said she couldn't for whatever reason. But you guys are, so I don't know. I don't know if guest accounts can chat. Maybe that's the reason why. She said she logged onto a guest account because for whatever reason the main one wouldn't. I'm not sure. Hopefully she can get in, but if not, oh well. Let's see. Hi there, Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year. I feel like you've been on the channel before. Your name looks familiar. I don't know, but I don't know if you've been in one of my streams before. But welcome. Obviously we're watching Friday Night SmackDown right now. Oh, maybe she has to use her phone because she's on the Xbox. So let's see. Also, I forgot to mention this before, but like the stream, if you hadn't already, I think one person I did, I don't know if that was Jeremy or Alondra or who that was, but thank you for that. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. I think SmackDown's going to be good tonight. I'm so excited for that 3 Stages Hell match. You have no idea. And then we also got Carmelo Hayes with his U.S. Open Challenger tonight, too. That's going to be so good. And we apparently have Julia putting her Women's U.S. title on line against Alexa Bliss. That's going to be interesting. Also, I believe there's an 8-man tag team match between the MFT and the Wyatts, correct me if I'm wrong. So, yeah. Hey, Trey. Yeah, I guess I'll just call him Tro because I don't really know. That's a long name to say, so, yeah. Darrell. That's going to be your nickname, if you don't mind. If he's still in the chat, I'm not really sure. Oh, we got 2 likes on it now. Let's go. Nice. I'm going to try to see. Alondra, you can keep texting me if you can't get in it, and I will be able to respond to you from the screen I'm on right now. I just can't go out of the YouTube thing, but I can, like, swipe up and, like, respond to you, if you know what I mean by that. You know how it is. Oh. Oh. Trick Williams stepping up to the Viper, huh? I would RKO him right now if I were you. Me personally. I wouldn't slide. I wouldn't let that slide. Trick not even going to be 100% for his match against Rey Fenix that I was talking about. That's nice. Dude, too. Can we get an RKO? Please? Maybe. Maybe not. That would be nice. He done went out the ring now. Oh, there's the Miz. What's he doing here? Nah, why is the Miz attacking Randy Orton, bro? How can I give you a call, Jeremy, if I don't have your number? Do you have, like, either Discord or Instagram or some other way I can, like, get in touch with you? Like, I obviously am not requesting you to put your phone number in chat. That's why I said another way, because that'd be weird. I'm just trying to say, like, a slightly more private way, you know? If you want to, like, actually talk and stuff like that. The thing is, I don't know if I can really talk much Monday because I'm pretty much going to be in school, and then I'm going to come out and I'm probably going to stream Raw on Monday since it's actually on 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know if you remember that or not, but I'll actually be like, that's going to be an afternoon stream, and then I don't really know. Like, I might be busy Monday. If you're asking about specifically Monday, I might not be able to, but we'll see. That doesn't mean I can do it any other time. I can figure out stuff, you know. There may also be some days where I want to play with Leo on the game sometimes. Like, you know, you've seen him on stream before, right? My best friend Leo? Yeah. So. Oh, there's Ray Phoenix. Here's at the top. Oh, is it? I don't know if it came through. What do you mean it's at the top? Oh, hey, Juan, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, dang, Ray Phoenix Pyro. Holy, okay. We're getting ready to start the opening match between Ray Phoenix and Trick Williams, it looks like. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I don't see. Maybe wait. Let me try all messages. Hold on. Let me try. Let me try this. Let's see. No, I still don't see it. I don't know. I don't know if it lets you type it. I just went to the top of the chat and I don't see it. So, the first thing you said was, "Hey, what's going on, buddy?" No. Yep, Ray Phoenix versus Trick Williams. I'm so excited for the Royal Rumble this year. So many possibilities of what could happen. I mean, who knows? Are you ready? It was Triple H. The game. The king of kings. The content creator officer. Nice, we got 2 X on the stream already. Like, almost 20 minutes in. It's not too bad. Not too bad, I say. Alright, here we go. I'm almost caught up to the live now. I know I'm a couple minutes behind, but I'm basically caught up now. I was able to skip that commercial, which was nice. Not sure if anybody's still in here now. Oh, well. Trick Williams looks so tall when he's in the ring next to Ray Phoenix. I don't even think he's that big, but or at least not on TV. But Ray Phoenix is just so small. Like, I feel bad for the guy. All my little minions rise. All right. I'm one of them. Ray Phoenix is one of them. Rey Mysterio is another. Me and the Rays, you know, you feel me? Oh, it's so dumb. Me and the Ray Army. Okay. You don't have to call me Gunner K. My name is just Gunner, by the way. I know my mention says Gunner K, but because I don't feel like changing it, but you don't have to. You don't have to put Gunner K. You don't even have to put. Well, actually, no, you don't put that. Wait, my mention I think is like Gunner K08, but yeah, you can just say Gunner if you want. You don't have to put all that. I hate being short. Are you short too, Juan? I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't really know what you look like or nothing, but honestly, I don't mind it. I mean, you know what's funny is, I actually used to be the big kid when I was like probably in kindergarten, when I was like young, but nowadays, definitely the short one. Out of all of my friends that are like seniors, because I'm a senior in high school now, I got my last year going. I think you probably saw me say it already, but because we talk on Discord and all that good stuff, but I would say out of all those people that I'm with in high school, I'm definitely the shorter kid. I've had friends that will try to pick on me and try to be like, I'm gonna put you in like a certain place, like where you can like fit, you know, type of stuff. Usually it was just verbal. It was never anything like physical bullying, but like I've gotten stuff like that before, you know. Kids just like to mess around with you. Especially high schoolers. They just, not gonna lie, some of them are kind of crazy. Actually, a lot of them, to be frank. I really only have a few like real friends. Leo was one of them. He's not in school anymore because he graduated a year before me, but as soon as I met Leo, like, we just instantly connected over wrestling. I'll never forget it. Also, this is like very off topic, and a person that I don't know if everyone knows who they are, but if you've ever heard of Jada Parker, who's on NXT, where has she been here lately? Because I was actually expecting her to show up when they did that open challenge on last week's NXT before Izzy Dame came out and won the thing. I was expecting Jada Parker to return then, but she hasn't been seen in like months. Did she like request time off or get injured or something like that? Because I just saw a Reddit post come up and that was what made me talk about it or think about it, you know? It's like, I mean, yeah, like, where's she been? Where's she at? Like, I wonder what happened to her. Especially now that some of the people have moved into the main roster, like Jordan Grace now, for example. And Lash Legend, I guess, too, if you count her. I feel like NXT could probably use her more than ever right now, to be honest with you. Especially if we got more call-ups coming, like I could see like a Lola Vice, a Blake Monroe, maybe JC James, some of them, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Oh, welcome, Audra. Finally able to join. Took you long enough. Finally got there. Oh, man. Or she in Booker T school? Is she? I don't know if Jada Parker. We were talking about some NXT. You probably wouldn't know who they are, but yeah, there's this one girl named Jada Parker. She hasn't been seen in a bit now. I'm like genuinely kind of worried about her a little bit. I didn't know she was in Booker T's old school. If that's the case, if that's what she said, Juan. By the way, if you looked in the Discord at our members and stuff like that and you've seen Juan, that's who it is, by the way. Juan, me, Alondra, Alondra, me, Juan. Because she doesn't really say much in the Discord, but she is in there. She was one of the mods I shouted out earlier. Both of you guys. Well, actually, Juan, you're not anymore, my bad. But I still want to keep you as a mod in my YouTube, which you still are, by the way, and my Twitch. I'm keeping you there because it's just in Discord. I didn't want to like completely overflow my mods, so that was the only reason I took you off. Sometimes less is more, in that kind of sense, you know. But yeah. Let's see. It's okay. Soon enough, I'll finally be able to watch different things other than Raw and Oki. Okay. Sound like me and Lex's Discord. I'm in there, but don't talk. Yeah. You say a little bit, but and what's funny is I try to still be active in other servers, but like now that I have my server and it's like, I mean, you've seen it. It's actually pretty active. Like I see chat in almost every single channel. It's kind of crazy. I just don't have any time to respond to other servers anymore, man. Like, it's literally my server and nothing else at this point. I basically do direct messages to people who are in my server or to other people to try to get them to join my server and then just talk in my server. That's pretty much it when it comes to Discord for me. I really don't do anything else now. I want to, but I don't know. I just don't ever feel like I have the time for it at this point. Nothing against like Lex and Jesse because I'm in the Pro Wrestling Shoot server as well, but yeah, I don't really do much in there anymore. And then like we're both in Lex's, like you said, but we don't really say much in there. Did you hear Bucky play Two-Face in New Batman maybe? I don't know if I heard about that. That's cool. That's nice. Ray Phoenix going for a Spanish fly-on trick. Oh, hi, Billy. What's up? I need to add you as a mod, don't I? Hold on a second. Okay, there you go. I don't know if I've ever seen you in my chat before, Billy, but welcome. You would have had to have been in here at some point, I thought. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, welcome. I hope you can get to at least 50 subscribers, man. That'd be nice. Yeah, you was in here before. I thought, for some reason, I did not make you a mod, but you are now. So there you go. I have a lot of mods in my YouTube chat. I probably need to get rid of some of them, but it's okay. It's all good. Pretty much everyone who's in the Discord server is a mod. Like, literally everybody. Oh, Trick almost pin Ray Finger. Divson... Wait, Divson? What do you mean by that? Divson? Am I reading that right, or... Wait. What? I'm so confused. I'm assuming it's a movie that you're talking about, right? Batman movie. Did you mean Division? Division 3? I think I know what you're... I'm not sure, though. I'm live right now. Oh, yeah, I saw that. You're playing what? It's a game. Oh, it's a video game, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I saw you were going live, Billy. You were playing, was it Red Dead Redemption still? I think you had in the description, like, GTA Red Dead Redemption or something like that. But, yeah, I saw the notification pop up on my phone. Like, right before I started. Playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah. Yeah, so I was saying you were doing the same thing as before. Because I actually have that game on my PS4. It's funny. I've just never played it before. Like, I have it, and I have the disc, but I've never installed it or nothing like that. Brand new console, I think, well, not brand new, but it was gifted to me, so it's new to me. And, like, new game and everything, yeah. Bunch of new games. I have that. I have this one like Final Fantasy Warfare game in there. It might be popular. I'm not sure. And I downloaded some other like free games on it. But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I hope you get the subscribers you need. It's cool that you're able to go live without needing 50 subscribers, because I know I did to go live on mobile. Oh, Trick cheated. Trick cheated to get that win just now. I saw that. Man. Oh, come on. Trick reverse right Phoenix is pinned into a pinfall of his own, and then pulled the tights up and everything. It wasn't even fair. I don't know if we're really going to see any new people in the chat tonight. Probably just, Laundra, Billy, and Juan, and also Jeremy, said earlier, but that's pretty much it.
Julia, ever since regaining the championship last week, what does the victory mean to you?
My title? It's back where it belongs. I earned my client, Julia, is an asset. Okay, an asset that has an upside this division simply hasn't accounted for. And soon she'll dominate.
Count James gotta go.
And tonight, Alexa Bliss, a framer champion, legend of the
And Julia needs to turn face. That's one booking decision that, like, has to happen. I know it's all about opinions, but, like, man, I've said that for a while. I feel like a broken record saying that, because it ain't the first time I've said that on stream.
It's just necessary.
Gosh. I don't know. James needs to go. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you feel the same way about Juan, but I just don't like her. I never really saw any of her stuff in NXT. And then she just kind of, like, randomly got called up to the main roster, I feel like for no reason. I think she got injured or something after, like, her first match on there. And then, like, she went away for, like, a year or two, and I was like, okay, well, she gonna get released one day. Then they bring her back for this. I don't get it. No, I just don't get it. Be able to slowly join your live on different things, so have March and May more. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, because I was keeping you busy, wasn't it? Like, you really hadn't reached out to me, which I know you said it was because you thought I might have been busy, but I kind of did it for the same reason, because I figured you were busy too, so. We kind of stopped talking to each other for, like, the same reasons, basically, if you think about it, but hopefully now that, like, I get out of school at 11 o'clock, and have a little bit more free time, hopefully. Hopefully that helps. And if you're not marching band anymore and all that good stuff, like, I wish with you being in, 9th grade now, and you could have still been at my school and we could have seen each other more, but oh well. But since you're not, then we can't. She need to go back to NXT. I agree. Yeah, I mean, she'd be good there. Only reason I'm kind of on it is because SmackDown does need women. So, like, keep her there for now. I just have her feud. Honestly, have her feud with Julia. Like, have Keanu James turn heel on Julia. Julia becomes a babyface. Keanu James the heel. Then you just have the two feud for the Women's US title. That's what I would do right now. And you never know. You could always have Keanu James win the title, as much as I hate to say it. Then you could have Julia move up to the women's title so she can go after, like, Jade Cargill. I could also see them doing a similar thing with Chelsea Green. Maybe she turns babyface just because of how over she is. Kind of reminds me of when LA Knight was a heel when he went up to the main roster, you know? But they just had to turn babyface because of how over he was with the crowd. So it's like you do something like that with Chelsea Green because of just everyone loves her, you know? And she's just not really getting booed anymore. I wonder if you could have her go after Jade Cargill. Since Jade Cargill's who they're building up to be a monster heel, you have Chelsea Green as like this underdog kind of babyface, but still her great character work behind it a little bit, you know? That could be something. That could be a good story. That's just me. I know, right? But I only have a few things from band out of school, but not a lot. It ain't keeping my schedule like crazy busy. That's good, at least. As long as you're not like crazy busy. Also, my TV screen went black on that ad for some reason. That's weird. I could probably fast forward a little bit more, actually. Let's see. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna do like right there. I skipped like 30 seconds. Oh, Green, not a face yet. I don't know how Chelsea Green's not a face yet, to be honest. Like I said, the crowd loves her. I like her. I think everyone who goes to the shows likes her. She gets great reactions. And not really like a boo, like a, kind of like a, oh, that's a good one right there, you know, type of thing. Because she's such a good character worker. She's basically, I don't think you've ever really seen any of her work, Alondra, but basically how you've seen Karen online, like that whole thing, she's basically Dewey's Karen. She has such a great character, and I don't know why Dewey really hasn't taken advantage of that yet. I mean, they've given her 2 women's mid-card title reigns, the last one being kind of short, but I want to see her become world champion. I mean, I'm saying it. I think she's good enough to do it. She's not even that great in the ring. It's just her character work. Like, that's what she's lived off of. She's basically the Karen of the WWE. And it's great. Like, she's funny. Yeah. She's so funny. She always complained to the GMs. I can't say enough good things about Chelsea Green. We could be on here all night probably talking about Chelsea Green. I mean, I love her. And I also love that her husband, Matt Cardona, is now back in the WWE, too. Can't wait to see him later tonight. He could probably be in the mixing up in the U.S. top scene. Ooh, I wonder if Matt Cardona might answer that U.S. Open Challenge later tonight with Melo. Ooh. Because, that'd be a good match. Matt and Melo, I wonder. Yeah, around schoolwork, I should be able to finish it at school because my class is really easy. I just have English 1 and health, environmental science actually has work to do. Oh, okay. Health environmental science, I was never really like crazy over. That was the science I had to take in 9th grade too. And I mean, I don't really like much science to be fair, but that one was kind of, I don't know. To me, science is a little boring. I just wanted to fall asleep during class and never get anything done. I still passed it though, but it was a challenge, I'd say. Probably wasn't the easiest thing to get through, but I did it. Because I always get good grades in school, so like that's always been something I've never really struggled with. I've only ever had like 1 B and a bunch of A's in high school, if that tells you anything. Not to flex, even though I kind of am, but that's just how good my grades have always been. So I don't know. And I haven't seen her work yet. Got to see it one day. Yeah. I would honestly search online if you want to. If you really want to see something that she's done before, search like, I don't know, Chelsea Green funny moments or something like that. Maybe on YouTube or something. And just see some clips of her. Like maybe some shorts will pop up or something. Like me and Juan said, she's really funny. You think we see Jacob tonight? Who, Jacob Fatu? I think with that main event, I mean, Cody and Drew, it was rumored that Cody or Drew might have been the one to attack. Like, I know it was going around, Drew's too obvious, and Cody might have been the one to do it, you know? When it comes to that, I mean, maybe he does something in that match. Otherwise, I don't know. Or Jacob Fatu could come back and win the U.S. title against Melo, but I don't know. I doubt that. Because they're both baby faces. Honestly, I don't see Matt Cardona doing it now either because he's a baby face too. But you never know. It could be a respectful bout. I mean, why is your McIntyre versus Damian Priest? What are these two doing?
I know how dangerous you are. Maybe you're right. Tonight, you become champ. Possibility. But if that happens, maybe you and I get to go another round.
Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre again. Wait, hold on to the chat. Sorry.
How they got scrambled the last time you and I were in the ring together.
They Damian Priest won last time he fought Drew.
Good luck, boys.
Also, not to mention, he just came off a huge victory with Aleister Black in the Amen's match last week. So,
Since you're here, would you care to share with us what's on your mind as you prepare for battle?
but yeah, semester I took health science. I suck at science. Yeah, I was just saying how I suck at that. I mean, I got good grades in it, but it was not my favorite class. I'll tell you that. And you know what's funny is math and English typically rival each other when it comes to that. Typically, people love one and hate the other. But I think that those might actually be my two favorite subjects. I'm not really a fan of science or history, or social studies, or whatever they want to call it. I'm not really a fan of those two subjects. I actually like reading and math. My brain works best with math, but I love reading books too. So it's like I can't go wrong with either. And it's weird because I don't think I know anyone else in the world who likes both of those two subjects. But that's me. I'm unique, I guess I can say, when it comes to all that. I love science, especially the ones I have this school year, both semester and last school year. I like science. That's good. No, I'm glad someone likes science because I don't know if I ever have, which I don't think I'll have science work in the future, but if I ever do for whatever reason, like you could probably help me with it. So, because yeah, it's not really my thing, but somehow I passed the classes and got good grades in them. I was worried I was going to fail chemistry when I took it last year. Literally, yeah, like the semester a year ago, so like 2 semesters ago now it would have been. But last year, beginning of 2025, I actually had chemistry class that I took, and I missed a bit of school, and so I was kind of worried I missed a little too much, and I was going to fall behind, but I actually was able to catch up pretty well, and like I said, I got good grade in the class, so it ended up working out.
It's funny, the second you get an opportunity for yourself, Charlotte is nowhere to be found.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. The second it was about you, Charlotte did not like it. She had to make it about herself.
Naya, I think you're saying that because that's something you would do. Word of advice from someone who's been there, drop this one before she brings you down. Now, excuse me, I have a match.
And you know what's funny about Alexa Bliss saying that too, if you're watching this, because Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax actually used to be buddies. But Alexa Bliss dropped Nia Jax. So, kind of ironic she's saying that to Lash there. I think it might just be you two in the chat, looks like. Also, 4 likes on the stream, nice. So I'm guessing that was probably Alondra, Juan, Billy, and Jeremy, most likely. Let's see. I also like everything that has to do with health. That's my strength because I do want to be a nurse or doctor when I grow up. Oh yeah, you told me that before. Yeah, actually, well, that makes perfect sense then because that basically in science, I mean, that's basically what you do, right? So maybe that's why it's not been my thing. The only science-y stuff I had ever thought about doing was maybe being like a veterinarian or something like that. And, for pets and animals because I love animals. But the only problem is I also don't want to have to like work on them and put them down if it comes to that. So, because that'd be really sad, That's the only reason I didn't want to go in that field. It's because I don't want to have to deal with that. I want to make pets happy, not bring them down, So, I would otherwise. Because I love working with pets, Yeah, same here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I talk more here than the group chat. Yeah, you already are. So, but it's fine. I don't feel like we make the group chat generic enough for you in a way. Not saying anything bad about Leo, but he texts a lot. Obviously, Juan, if you've seen his messages in the Discord, he sends pretty long paragraphs at times. And sometimes it's just hard to read. People don't really feel like doing that, and I know because I can blame myself for that too. I'm kind of at fault a little bit, but And, you know, Alex doesn't really talk much in it either. VJC only talks when he's, like, responding to one of us, but he doesn't really say much either. So it's pretty much just me and Leo going back and forth on different things while, you know, we aren't really... I don't really know if it's, like, much of a learning tree like it's supposed to be. Like, we're not really helping anybody learn anything. We're just talking about what's, like, currently going on, but we're not actually doing any teaching anymore. I feel like that's kind of stopped over time. So... yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could I could reach out to him and try to let him know, be like, let's try something different here. But, like, yeah, pretty much all it's been, if you've noticed, is, like, he sends Instagram stuffs about wrestling, and then I'll respond to it, and then BJC might say something about it, and then that's probably about it. You and Alex don't really say anything in there, even though I added you two in there just for the heck of it. Like, you don't really talk much in there. Because you don't know much, and Alex... honestly, he's just kind of quiet unless we're talking about, like, Jeff Hardy or something. He might say something, you know, because he's a super fan of him, but otherwise he don't really talk much, so, yeah. And then all you guys now that Leo finally was able to join the Discord, it's funny, all of you guys are now in there. Literally everyone I just named and everyone who's in that group chat with us that you're talking about. Juan, you're not in it, so you wouldn't know, but yeah, we have this group chat with a lot of the people that are in the Discord, so we're actually now, that I think about it. And it's funny because you are talking in here more than you talk in the group chat. That's funny. Let's get a US title shot and where's Charlotte at? Yeah, I wonder. I was wondering the same thing because Nine Lash we're just talking about that. Where'd Charlotte go? what the dog doing? what's Charlotte doing? I'm gonna fast forward until I try to get closer to SmackDown coming on. Okay, there we go. They're showing podcast now. Cool. My mom told me to be a groomer if, like, I wanted to work with animals. It's not a bad idea. But I almost think it'd be better to just have that as, like, a little side hustle and have, you know, animals at home. Like, you have a dog or a cat, that, like, you know, as a pet that, like, you live with, you know. That'd probably be the closest thing I get, because I'm basically already doing that now. Could just keep doing that, I guess. So I just wouldn't get to see much other animals if I'm, like, inside all the time, but... I don't know. Sydney Freed, who's that? German influencer, former professional soccer player. Oh. Cool. Interesting. Yeah, Julia defended the women's US championship against Alexa Bliss. That's about to happen. I mean, also because it's, like, a mix of, like, I can talk about wrestling or, like, something else without feeling weird. True. But by all means, do not be afraid to, like, just ask random questions in there. Like, I think it was in a separate text message you did one time. It was a while back now. I don't know if you still remember. But, like, I remember you messaging me, asking me, like, did Nikki Bella turn heel on Raw or something like that? And I was just like, yeah, like, I made a video on it, too. But basically, she turned on Sammy Vaquer to get the women's title, which she was unsuccessful in doing. But she tried to, at least. She got a title match Survivor Series, which was in the last weekend in November, so about a little over a month ago now, and she failed. And then she got another chance on Raw a couple weeks ago, but she failed again. She actually was the one that got pinned by Stephanie, I believe. So now she's got a program with Raquel Rodriguez, though, because Raquel Rodriguez, I guess, in storyline, like, injured her, so... Sammy Vaquer is probably going to defend the title against one of the members of Judgment Day going to Mania. I see it most likely being Liv Morgan. I don't think it's going to be Raquel Rodriguez. I think it's more likely going to be either Liv Morgan or maybe Roxanne Perez. But probably not Raquel. I don't know. We'll see, but I doubt it. But then again, you never know. You think they tease their breakup next week? What, between Alexa and Charlotte? Is that what you're talking about, Juan? The only reason I want them to break up, well, actually, there's a couple reasons. Number one, because I think the women's tag team division is probably, like, the most stupidest thing on planet Earth, and it's dumb. Like, just get rid of the dang things. But, yeah. That would be my number one reason, because I just hate the freaking concept. For first things first. Not to be hateful, but, like, it's just my honest opinion. And two, because I think they would just be better off in the main divisions. Like, you see Alexa Bliss fighting Julia for the women's US title right now. I think that's pretty good for her. Charlotte Flair fighting Jade Cargill for the main women's title. I think that's another good matchup that you could run. Now, granted, I think Bianca Jade's what they'll probably run for Mania, but a good second matchup could potentially be a Charlotte. Maybe Charlotte goes on to win the Chamber, and she goes on to fight Jade at Mania instead. Right now, I got Bianca winning, but I could see it being someone like Charlotte. Just not the Rumble, because I don't want her to win 3 Rumbles, but maybe the Chamber. And then, like, for Bianca, I could see her winning the Rumble, winning it twice. But probably be one of them two going after Jade Cargill, I'm thinking. Because she's the main champ right now. And also, since I've known you longer, I'm more like comfortable, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's when I was able to watch off. Yeah. But, like, don't be afraid to just ask questions whenever. Like, you can literally ask any of us. And then if you're not comfortable asking anybody else, you can just message me separately, like you did before. So, however you want to do it. I mean, if it's something like you're really actually interested in, then by all means. And if you ever just get to a point where you're like, nah, I don't care about this anymore, this isn't my thing, and just tell me that too. Because by no means am I forcing you to do this. You had asked for it to, I think, get closer to us, but like you really didn't have to, you know. I'm sure there's always other things we can connect over to. That was just the big thing, because everyone else I invited besides you is wrestling fans. So that's the only reason the chat's about that. But we can always make arrangements, trust me. We can always do something, make it work, you know, figure it out. Have Bliss go to YSA. Ooh, I like that idea. You know, you could have, as much as I was just talking about, I hate the women's tag division, you could actually have Bliss and Nikki Cross reunite, if that's the case, and have them go after the women's tag titles, you know? I mean, they already have the men's tag team championships on SmackDown, both Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis of the Wyatt Six. So, what if they had all of the tag team titles? First the men and now the women. That'd be interesting. Because you pair up, like you said, you already got the men paired up, now you got the women. There you go. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, actually, for reference to Alondra, they actually used to be a tag team back a few years ago. Now, I think it was in like 2020 COVID days now, or like late 2019. But what's funny is they actually used to be a tag team, and what Juan's talking about is having Alexa Bliss join a faction that Nikki Cross is a part of, which would be funny because then they'd basically be reuniting. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. But instead of being all like cheery and go like goody two shoes, I guess, however, like they would be scary, creepy characters. They're like what's a good way to describe the Wyatt Six? Almost like a cult. I would say that about the Wyatt family, but the Wyatt Six is like closest thing to it. They're like these very weird characters. They're kind of ominous. I guess that's a word for it. They're not scary, but they're just like, I guess mysterious is a better word for it, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of, they're kind of interesting. I'll say that. It was late 2019. They were a team. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, they actually used to be together, and it'd be funny. I would not mind a reunion. Not gonna lie. Also, hi. Is it Gigi? Welcome back. I think it's been a minute since I've been live on YouTube, but good to have you back. I think the last time I went live was actually my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire like premiere stream, my like pre-recorded live stream that I did the one time. That's probably the last time you saw me on here. But yeah, we've been active on Twitch here lately, on that, and then I've been like super active on the Discord a lot here lately because we got that up to 30 members now. So been trying to talk and chat with everyone in there. I feel like the Discord chat's a lot more active than the YouTube chat at times, especially since I've had YouTube issues with the YouTube chat a lot. So with the whole age thing, all that nonsense. But yeah, when I have this off and it's just, you just see John Cena on the screen, it works fine. But as soon as I show my face, it's probably going to be like, you're 13 to 15 years of age when I'm not, or whatever. All that crap. So yeah, long story, but probably just keep it like this for now till figure something else out, you know. H thing. Oh, age thing. Yeah. YouTube says that I'm 13 to 15 years old and I can't have the live chat on or whatever, but I'm really not. I'm older than that, so it's like. And what's funny is I told Alondra this too, but I did like a similar thing with Roblox because I play a little bit of Roblox from time to time, and believe it or not, and it says that I'm 14 years old. When it's off by like 3 entire years, almost 4 years now. I'm almost 18. I'm gonna be 18 in July. So I don't know how it's that off, but I do look young, I guess, for my age. I look young, and I'm. We had discussed this earlier, but like I'm shorter for my age too. So maybe that's why. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know, but it's basically out of my control. Like I really can't help it, and I don't really know what else to do. I may not be able to fully have a live chat until I'm like 19 in that case. If it thinks I'm 16. Or I'll have to start growing some more facial hair or something. Because right now it doesn't think I'm old enough for whatever reason. Maybe once I'm 18 I'll try it again. And then it'll work. But yeah, for right now that's how we're going to do it. Most of you there in here already know what I look like. So. And you can literally go back through my older live streams too on the channel and see if you really care. But yeah, this is how it's gonna be for a little bit for the time being. But yeah, it's kind of a long story. I've said it so much on here, I kind of sound like a broken record at times because it gets on my nerves, so I like to talk about it a lot. And it gets me riled up, but then it also kind of calms me down at the same time. That probably doesn't make any sense, but hopefully that made sense. You know what I mean? But, sorry, catching up with the chat here. G said, please see my universe mode. Name is Drip King Universe Mode. Alright. Is it on YouTube? Because if so, I'll try to follow you and get all that stuff for you. I'll follow you. I'll like your videos. I'll support you as much as I can, man. Since you do it for me, it's only fair. Also, if you hadn't already liked the stream, I think you might have done it, but not sure. Because we have 4 likes before you joined, so like the stream if you can. You can be, what would be, cinco. Numero 5. Talking like Spanish here. I said I really need to catch up on things because it's been like months and I haven't been able to watch or anything. I don't know, feels like forever. Yeah, I would suggest just watching. If you have enough time, go as far back as you want. But I would definitely recommend watching the most recent one, the January 5th episode. That one, as long as you watch that one, Alondra, you'll probably get caught up on everything. Because basically all you miss is, like, the road to it. If you're interested in the storyline, now you can go back a little further than that. But really the big money matches is what happens on the most recent show. So I would definitely do that one. But you're more than welcome to go even further than that. Maybe it'd be, like, I want to say the December 2nd Raw. The one after the November 30th Survivors, or 29th Survivors, might be December 1st. It's either December 1st or December 2nd Raw. I would even go as far back as that one, maybe, if you want. But you really don't need to catch up on, like, more than, like, 1 month. If you want to just go back and watch, like, the last month, that's what I would do, personally. Just to save you some time, you know? They need to stop. Yeah, they do. Please see my name is... in YouTube. Okay, bet. So, just search in YouTube Drip King Universe Mode, you said? Think I got that right. I like the name, by the way. That's funny. Also, wait, did I miss one of your chats? I think I may have... I think I missed one of your chats up here. See, yeah, at first I was, like, wanting to connect to y'all a bit more, but then I started liking it at the end. Okay. Well, if you're still liking it, then I'll keep it. I'm kind of leaving a lot of the creative control in your hands in a way, because that group chat was supposed to be meant for you before I ever messed around with it more. That was supposed to be your learning tree chat. So pretty much if you ever for whatever reason just don't care about it anymore, like fall out of love with it, then we can always, I guess, make more changes to it, however you want to say that. But yeah. Yes. Okay. Alright, I will... If you stick around to the end, just remind me. You can just say the same thing again later, and then I'll try to go back to it. Because I'm worried I may forget. But I'm gonna try to find it for you. Or I'll just search at GG Aptly, like your thing, and then it'll probably pop up then too, I feel like. And I'll look for the thing you talk about. Have you watched my Universe Med videos, by the way? I know they're kind of long, but I don't know about yours. Also, yeah, that is Jordan Grace, by the way. I think Jordan Grace might be making her main roster debut tonight. I want to say against Alba Fire. I think I saw something about it earlier. No spoilers, obviously, but I did see that. I saw something about Jordan Grace was fighting somebody. I think it was Alba. I was Doe Free Pro Wrestling. They say it was 12. Like what the? Yeah, I think you had told me that. Yeah. Sometimes. I only have 4 episodes of Universe Mode up on the channel. I actually recently uploaded the episode 4. If you were interested in King and Queen of the Ring tournaments, that's the one for you. It actually has Ethan Page on the render, but I need to change that. Oh, Kit Wilson, now Matt Cardona. I guess that's his WWE name now. Can't believe I met the guy before he came to WWE, man. It's crazy.
It's almost been 6 years. 6 years. Feels great to be back. When I first left, I had 3 options. 1, negative, bitter, feel sorry for myself and page obscurity.
Basically saying the same thing he's always said. I also love how he's acknowledging the Zack Ryder thing, too. Oh, there's Cody Rhodes. Whoa. Yeah, Jordan Grace just signed with SmackDown. You joined the Roblox pay-per-view show. I've never known about a WWE Roblox. Is that like a thing? WWE and Roblox together? Like WWE and Roblox, or I'm sure there's something. I've never actually looked into it though. Or no. Oh. Well then what do you mean? Because I don't know what WWE Roblox pay-per-view or show is. I mean, I like both, but I've never known of the two together, if that's what you... Because I'm assuming by times that's what you meant, so I don't know. You might have to go into more detail with that one. Oh, next is the 8-man tag match I was talking about earlier, the Wyatts and the MFTs. Wyatt 6 is their technical name, but I call them the Wyatts. And then the MFT is my family tree. I think I just snapped a hanger. Oh, that's fun. So Sikoa and his new bloodline basically versus them. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the live feed now. Alright. We're good there. I just gotta watch some stinking ads, but it is what it is. Dang, I got a lot of Discord notifications too. It's crazy. Oh man. Yeah, whenever I have time, I can watch more things I miss, catch up a bit. Plus, I don't mind other than like the small business me and mom have. I ain't got nothing to do well, and band as well. Okay. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Like I said, really only a month. I'd go from December to current. All 4 episodes are all in December, and the only one they've done so far in January. And then also the one that's obviously coming up in 3 days from now. Which, by the way, if you want to watch it live, Alondra, I don't know if you'll be able to, because you might actually be in school when it starts. But Raw starts at 2 p.m. this Monday. So it starts an hour before you get out of school. But you can actually watch it, I guess, quote-unquote, live when you get home. You just wouldn't, unless you want to start from the beginning, of course, then you'd have to, do that. But I just wanted to let you know that in case you didn't know. Usually it's at 8 p.m. Usually it's nighttime, but since with the time difference and time zones and all that, it's going to happen at 2 p.m. So, yeah. Solo needed to become a face. Honestly, I would not mind that. But how would they do it? Do you think they would end his whole faction they got going on right now? Would they, say, kick him out? Kind of like what they did with, with Sammy, for example? Back when he was with Roman and all them? Or... I just don't know if Solo can turn face right now. Yeah, or turn on him. Yeah. I don't know if they... I like Solo, but... At the same time, I think his faction kind of needs him right now. But who knows? Maybe if the Wyatts somehow beat the MFTs tonight, maybe the MFTs will be done as we know it. Could always happen. I feel like we get more notifications from Discord. Yeah. Which, I don't know if I told you this, but I had to go through a load crap of stuff with my new phone because, long story short, basically all my notifications, kind of did a factory reset, I feel like. So, at first, everything was going bzz, bzz, bzz. So, I basically had to turn it from vibrate to silent, right? I figured out how to do that finally after the longest time. Then... I noticed I wasn't getting any notifications on my watch, and I was like, well, that's weird. And then finally I went through today, and I was able to just, mirror it to my phone, so then it would do that. And now I actually added Discord and Instagram to it as well. So now my Fitbit shows Discord notifications, which obviously, like Laundra said, is a lot. And then Discord notifications also weren't showing up on my lock screen. I had to unlock my phone for them to show up, at the top, So then I had to go through and I had to find lock screen notifications. And I noticed that silent notifications weren't meant to show on the lock screen. And because I turned all my Discord notifications to silent because it was going bzz, 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 that's why it stopped showing up on the lock screen. So it was a whole big mess. And I turned that setting on. And I think now we're finally good. But I literally set up my new phone, I don't even know, last Monday, so, 4 days ago now? The 5th of January, I'm pretty sure. And, or it might have been the 6th of January, Tuesday, I don't remember. Anyway. After, 3 days or so, 3 or 4 days, I finally got it figured out. I think. Took long enough, but finally got it. Oh, it was great. Oh, yeah. Jake's gonna post spoilers in the main Dewey chat, Juan. So I don't know if you've seen anything, but try to disregard that if you can. If you need to, just clear it as soon as it pops up. Just swipe it away, cause I told him from now on to he could keep doing what he was doing tonight since he already started. I was like, well, it'd be weird if he did half in one and half the other. So he's going to post spoilers in the regular chat, so try to ignore that, but I think I told him from now on, he was like, my bad, I can fix it, and from now on, hopefully he'll do the right, he'll do the match results, in the spoilers section from now on, because I noticed he was actually doing that in, Lex's server, like we were talking about earlier, but he wasn't doing that in my server, so, it was showing up for everyone, and then it didn't help that poor Leo, because he doesn't really know anything. I don't want to complain because he's getting used to it. So then Leo proceeds to go in the Dewey chat. Well, now that Drew McIntyre's champion, yada yada yada, and I'm like, oh shoot. But yeah, it's gonna be chaos for a little bit, but especially now that we have more members in there. Leo joined, and then I got those 2 bots in there that people are going to start messing around with now. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be something, I guess I'll say, right? I have nobody to blame but myself, to be fair. I invited every single one of them. I added the bots. I invited Leo. I did it all. So got nobody to blame but me on that one. Oh, but it's fun. You know, do we a robot? I do not know. No, I do not know. If I GG, I do not know. But I'm glad you're back. To what you said, yeah. Also, Alondra, I don't know why you're not in my top fans leaderboard. That's so weird. You're not even in the top 5. I just noticed, like, Juan's number 3, GG's 1. You're nothing. But okay, weird. He's been a heel for a long time. That's fair. Solo has been a heel for a long time, I will admit. I feel like he's one of those guys that can be a comedic heel for a while. It's almost like another LA Knight situation on his hands. Basically what we're talking about with LA Knight, Chelsea Green, yada yada. I feel like Self-Sco can eventually become a guy like that, where it's like, yeah, let's turn him face because we like him now, right? The problem is it's a lot harder to execute when he's the leader of a faction. Basically, the only way to get him out of there is for the whole faction to overthrow him. And it just doesn't make any sense for anyone, really, except for maybe, I don't know, maybe Tama Tonga, possibly? To possibly overthrow Solo. Maybe he can get Tongalo and Tall Tonga on his side, too, but I don't know. It's just weird, because, like, Solo kind of brought all of them in, so why would they turn on him, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense right now, but, like... But if that's what they gotta do, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it, truthfully. I like the idea of Solo turning face. It's just the way they have to execute it. I don't know how it's gonna work out, personally. Oh, dang, that's a lot. Yeah. If you're talking about, like, the notifications and all that, yeah. But I think we got it figured out now, so we're good there. It just took a lot of baby steps. Like, a lot. Because it took forever to figure out how I wanted to really be set up. Because nothing from my old phone really saved properly. Well, I mean, of course, my apps, like my logins and, like... You know, obviously, I got back into Discord, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, and all the stuff. But that's fine. But the main, like, general settings... So, like, notifications... different, like, certain apps that I had to delete because I have lower storage space on this phone too. It's not as big, so certain stuff I had to change around to make it work. But yeah. Okay, I know Jake put up sports up too. He usually does the sports. I usually always react like a thumbs up to everything he does sports related, whether it's football, basketball, baseball. Most of it I think is like football, baseball, a little bit of basketball sometimes, but yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. What is worse, Dewey 25 or Dewey 2019? Juan said 2019. Why do you say Dewey 2025 is so bad, just out of curiosity? I think I'm going to agree with Juan, and I'm going to say 2019. Because I will say the roster in 2025 was insane. The only thing they really fumbled on was John Cena's... I think just the way he won his 17th World Title at WrestleMania for me with the Travis Scott stuff, that was like my least favorite thing that happened this year in 2025. But 2019 had a lot more lows, in my opinion. You push Seth Rollins as the top guy, and no fault to him, and I guess Becky Lynch as well. But the ratings, for whatever reason, just kind of fell apart. And the TV, other than him, just really wasn't that good. Then you would proceed to have Brock Lesnar win the Money in the Bank ladder match, which he wasn't even supposed to be in, by the way. And then cash in. And then you'd have Seth Rollins turn heel, which didn't really make much sense to me at the time. Plus, I was younger, so I was like, I don't know what's going on here, you know? I was just a baby, but... No, I'm just kidding. I was like, what, 11 years old at the time, I guess. Something like that. But, still a little younger than I am now. But I just feel like the roster in 2019 was not nearly as stacked as 2025. 2025 was all about the year John Cena, my GOAT. So I have a lot more sentimental feelings for 2025 than I do 2019. 2019 was kind of... I will say I like 2019 better than 2020, 2022 definitely, and maybe even 2021. Although 2021 wasn't a bad year for WWE at all. That was pretty much like the prime of Roman Reigns' career was, I think, in 2021. But especially in 2022 when he won both world titles, it just wasn't a good thing for Monday Night Raw at the time because they struggled from it. Like Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins were on Raw, but they had to fight for the United States Championship. Especially Seth when he was in that picture. I hated Raw from that period where Brock Lesnar lost the WWE Championship WrestleMania 30 all the way till Seth finally was able to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Because Raw didn't have a world title for literally over a year. So it was just so boring. Their world title was the United States Championship. I just remember how bad that was, man. It's terrible. It was just terrible. And then finally we got to a point now where I like it. Like in 2025, everything's pretty solid. The only thing I would get rid of is those women's tag team championships. That'd be it. Otherwise, it's not too bad. You last semester I was having fun on my desk and I kept vibrating to my friends while you didn't turn your notifications on. Yeah, I made sure to. You can go in your settings and you can change it from vibrate to silent instead of turning your whole entire phone. You can do it from your volume thing too if your phone's like mine, where you click the volume, you change it from silent, vibrate, and I guess noise, whatever the like main one would be. You could do it that way, but the way I figured out how to do it is in the settings where you do it for each individual app. You can go to certain things, like Discord has it, for example, where it's like server notifications, social notifications, and then like it'll have the bell on it. If it has the bell on it, that means it's on vibrate. All you gotta do is turn it on silent. And you'll still get notified, it just won't vibrate. So that's what I did. Because that's like the way I like it the best. Like that's perfect for me. Because I'll look at it, I just don't want it to go bleh, bleh. It literally did that for like every single application I opened when I first did everything on my phone, whether it was Instagram, Discord, YouTube stuff. It literally vibrated nonstop, so I had to change it because it was bugging the crap out of me. It was buzzing the crap out of me, I should say. But luckily I figured it out. Hopefully, so got it worked out. Hopefully not too bad now. Yeah, it's funny, Brock and money, but yeah, 2021, that was when the blood started. 2020 was when, like, the end of 2020 was when Roman Reigns won the Universal Championship for the first time, and he went on his run. That was where it all started. But then, I guess the blood didn't really start till 21. Probably, like, very early on in 2021. Like, I think it was on the road to WrestleMania 37, if, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think... I remember Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. No, it was at the end of 2020, I think, because I remember now seeing Roman Reigns and the Usos, actually, on the road to Royal Rumble 2021. Roman Reigns was feuding with Kevin Owens at the time, and I remember now Kevin Owens had to deal with all three of them. Because not only did he have to fight Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble to get the WWE Championship from him and all, or the Universal Championship from him and all that, if he wanted to win it, but he also had to deal with Jey and Jimmy Uso. Because I'm pretty sure they were with him, like, late 2020. They did the Hell in a Cell match with Jey, where, like, Jimmy made him quit or whatever. The I Quit Hell in a Cell, you remember that? And then they joined him after that, I'm pretty sure. That was very late stage, like, 2020. Want to say it was in September, October of 2020, like, around that time. Very late in the year. Because then Roman went on to the Royal Rumble in 2021 and fought Kevin Owens. It was like a false count anywhere, I think. And they had like a crazy like backstage, like a fight that was going on backstage where Roman Reigns like hit Kevin Owens with a golf cart. It's a bunch of crazy stuff. You should go see clips of that online if you hadn't, because it's insane. I actually think they have the full match uploaded on the WWE channel on YouTube, but I can't remember. It's some crazy stuff happened in it. But I thought Roman fought Jey before the blood started. Yeah, he did. That was what I was saying. He fought Jey Uso in like a I Quit Hell in a Cell match. I think it's what it was. Because Jimmy Uso actually tried to interfere to help Jey out. He was going to throw in the towel and just make Jey quit on his own because Jey wasn't going to quit. But then Roman did this little fake cry and was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." But then he put Jimmy Uso in the guillotine choke. His submission thing. And that was actually what made Jey Uso quit, was because Roman Reigns was hurting Jimmy. But then after Roman fought Jey, was when Jey and Jimmy both joined him, and that they made the bloodline. Or now, as we know, is the OG bloodline, because they have like 3 bloodlines. But that was the OG bloodline. That was the original bloodline. Jey fought Roman, and then it was basically one of those situations where it says, like, if you can't beat him, join him thing. And that's basically what he did. Jey lost to Roman, then he joined him, along with Jimmy too. And you got the Usos as the tag team champs, because they're probably like, they're definitely the Mount Rushmore wrestling tag teams. Probably arguably top 2 or top 3 on my list for sure. I'd maybe have them like right behind the Hardy Boys or the Dudley Boys, but they would definitely be like number 3, I would think. And I don't know if you count the New Day as a tag team or a faction, but I feel like they should be on there too. I'd maybe have New Day at number 4 right behind the Usos, though. But no, I think the Usos would probably be like my number 3 tag team behind Hardys and Dudleys. That'd probably be my wrestling tag Mount Rushmore right there. I'd put New Day at number 4. Or if you don't count New Day, since there's multiple tag teams in New Day you could count, I'd maybe give an honorable mention to... Well, actually... Who else would you put in there? Maybe the only tag team I can really think of off the top of my head is probably Edge and Christian. I don't know of any other team. At least not that I can think of. Not any very like memorable teams, at least. But Edge and Christian didn't really do much as a tag team. I feel like they actually did more singles guys, especially Edge. Edge is a multi-time World Heavyweight Champion in WWE. And Christian won the world title a couple times, I think, too. So, and I believe ECW championship as well, if I remember correctly. They actually did more singles guys, Edge and Christian, both, than they really ever did as a tag team. So I don't really count them as tag team. But when I think of Edge and Christian, I actually don't think of their tag team. Not even the Broad stuff with Gangrel and the Attitude Era. I think more of them as solo guys, like their world championship reigns and stuff like that, you know? Because they both had the world title for a while. I don't really remember any of their reigns as tag team champions, if they had any. Which is weird, because they're like one of the main tag teams in TLC. They were the guys known for the chairs and tables, ladders, and chairs. But I don't know, I just never really... I wouldn't have them in my Mount Rushmore tag teams, personally. Because I just don't really think of them much as a tag team. But, New Day not tag. Alright, yeah, New Day. That's fair, because, I mean, they got 3 guys, so it's more of a faction than a tag team, to be fair. I'll give you that one. I mean, I don't really know who else I'd have in there other than Eddie Christian, even though just... Who else can I think? Maybe APA, would you count? Or the Acolytes, JBL and Farouk, that's another one. Maybe they could slide in there. I like a little bit of Acolytes, APA, Farouk, Ron Simmons, JBL or Bradshaw, John Bradshaw Layfield. I like that. You know, Honestly, I know they're newer. They're not really an old school tag team by any means, but like maybe I'd throw like a DIY in there. Or like a Revival, like a FTR. I'd say Fraxium, but that's like way too current. They're not legendary yet. They're not them. I mean, their NXT tag team title reigns were great, where they put on a lot of bangers in NXT, but they haven't done that yet on the main roster. I don't feel like they haven't lived up to their potential just yet. But like I'd say old school black and gold NXT when you had DIY Revival, also Authors of Pain, AOP. Back when they were in NXT, they were a dominant force, a dominant tag team to be. Yeah, you know, they were actually pretty good then. Uncle Howie's just getting screwed over by the by Solo's Bloodline right now. I don't really care what you call him. Solo's Bloodline, MFT, whatever. You know what I mean. Oh, Tama Tonga with the cutthroat to Uncle Howdy. Wow, Tama Tonga just pinned Uncle Howdy. Thanks to a little bit of distraction from Solo Sikoa there. Because Solo Sikoa was holding his lantern. Stupid Solo. But wow, that got them the win. Tama Tonga, I can't believe Tama Tonga just pinned Uncle Howdy. That's crazy. Alright. I guess he's like more the main solo guy for them. Weird. And then I'll just say, yeah, I've done that with a lot of apps that I get a lot of notifications on. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I had to do. Which I'm still not even done yet. It's a crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. I think I like the way the settings are set up on both my phone and my watch now. It's not perfect by any means, but I like it better than it was, so it's not nearly as bad anymore. Yeah, Jake, Jason, Swizzy, you're talking about sports in Lexus chat, I see. In his server, but nothing that matters to me right now. We're like halfway through SmackDown, because I believe SmackDown ends at 11 o'clock, and it's 9:30 right now.
What's up? I'll tell you what's up. I just talked with Nicole.
Miz talking with the United States Champion Carmel Hayes.
You get a WWE title opportunity. So when I win that and accept your open challenge, I'll become a 3-time Grand Slam champion.
All right, well, I'm about to have an open challenge right now, so I'll see you out there. Did you not see Randy Orton cheap shot me tonight?
Did you not see that? I can barely move my neck to the left.
Okay, all right, you know what? There's always next week.
Isn't that right, Randy?
You didn't know that we prepared. Just say that. See you later, champ.
Are Mello and Miz just gonna... Is that feud just gonna last till Mania?
Give me that.
Ooh, will you?
I'll let you for a second, bro. This last week, it's a short time goes on like I said I was going to do. I'm a man of my word. I'm about to host an open challenge. It'd be an honor if you accepted it. Listen, champ. Okay? We will fight again at a different point of time and a different place. I'm actually on my way to talk to Nick Aldous about something different. I'm sorry. Nick? Pardon me.
So I wonder who's gonna answer Mello's open challenge. He's gonna do that. Except first, we got Chelsea Green coming out. You know, I don't know if you're still in here, Juan, but what do you think about... Oh, actually, it's Alba Fire, technically. It must be Alba Fire for Jordan Grace, probably, if they're doing that still. What would you think about Matt Cardona, since obviously he's with Chelsea Green? What if he joined the Secret Service? Just think about it. Just... That's stupid. Just picture this. Matt Cardona holding... Honestly, maybe like the United States Championship. Maybe he beats Mello. Matt, like I said, Matt Mello would be a good matchup. If they run with that, I don't know. And then I don't know if you need to give like Alba Fire a championship too, or she could just be the manager. You know, she could just be, I guess, kind of the background character in a way. But I'd have Chelsea Green keep her title. Like she's got the championship with Ethan Page right now. It's crazy. Ethan Page is still a double champion, by the way. I think he's the only one to now that Chelsea Green lost her title. But yeah, I guess Chelsea Green keep her mixed tag team titles from AAA, and then Matt Cardona can maybe win either the United States Championship or somehow if he's maybe in the world title picture heading into the Royal Rumble, maybe that. Although that'd be crazy. But it's a thought. I mean, I'm just saying, you never know. You never know. I think I have now caught up to the live feed on SmackDown. Or at least for the most part. Yep. Looks like it. Alright, well. So. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could play some games while we're on stream. Yeah, I forgot I could do this. I don't know if you were in here when we did this, but there's this thing where you can like literally play games on live stream. Let me try it real quick. I want to try to do one I haven't done before, but none of the other ones look very interesting. Let's just do hide and seek. Should I be the hider or the seeker? It don't really matter to me, to be honest. I forgot you can actually do this. It's so cool. It actually allows me to like exit the game. Oh, I can do like 2 seekers too if I want. Oh, I guess I'm the seeker then if that's the case. Unless I can be the one hider, but I'll do that. Let's do. Huh. Let's do hide. I want to hide.
At DQ, we're all about it. Like our new limited time crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal with
Crispy onions.
And the fry for me.
and fizzy drink.
And the Sunday.
Try our new crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal right now at DQ.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you. Capella University is an online accredited university, so you can be confident you're getting a quality education on your terms.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with
I don't know how I won that, bro. I don't know how. I literally marched my trail and I still somehow survived. Okay. Let's seek. I'm gonna be the one seeker. The last time I did this, I think I had 2 seekers, but I'm just gonna be the one this time. Alright, well I got him. I saw a door. I saw a door, bro. Nah, bro, I saw a door.
This is the new Dell AI PC with Intel inside. It helps save you
Got
time
him, got him.
because it does all your busy work for you, so you can get busy doing what you want to do.
Got him. I'm too good at that. Oh yeah. Okay, let's exit that. That's fun. Okay. We'll do this word game. It's kind of called Word of Wonders, but it's basically the same thing as like Obafemi vignette on SmackDown, guys. Could Obafemi be going to SmackDown? I think more likely Raw, unless he shows up at the main event tonight. Because I mean, people were speculating that. So, dude, imagine Obafemi debuts on the main roster as soon as tonight. Literally, he could show up in an hour from now, dude. That'd be crazy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Peg. I don't think it's the word. Oh, H. Ape. All right. Okay. Page. I don't think of that. And then P. All right. Cool. This game really gets your your thinking abilities up. You know what I'm saying? Rare. Rar. R. Maybe. No. Rear. That's one. Ear. And era. Alright, once we get out of this, we're quitting. Jordan Grace about to main roster debut tonight, as well as Trick Williams, who already did earlier in the night. That's nice. Trick Williams beat Ray Phoenix in the first match of the show. Let's see if Jordan Grace can beat Alba Fire. I'm so excited that oh shoot, I almost clicked the wrong freaking button. That would not have been good. Let's see if Jordan Grace can win this match against Alba Fire, though. I think he's got this. Unless Chelsea Green does something stupid and tries to interfere and helps Alba win. That ain't happening, though, right? Right? Think we got this. Dude, if they book Jordan Grace around SmackDown, like, she looks like a star. She can almost just be one. Do you like her a little bit? So look. Hey, if this helps you feel any better, I kind of don't blame you. Since her TNA days. Oh, nice. I really haven't followed her much, to be honest with you. My first introduction to her was honestly when she showed up back in the 2024 Women's Rumble. Her very first one when she was Knockouts champ, I believe. Whenever she showed up in that one, I think it was 2024. That was pretty much my introduction to her, and she pressed me like right away. Like literally, like as soon as I saw her, like I was like, this girl's big, like she could be really good. She reminds me a lot of like a Nia Jax or even like a Jade Cargill. That's why I compare her to her, because I honestly want to see those two go at it at some point. We were talking about Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair being the two favorites to face Jade at WrestleMania, possibly. I think Jordan Grace, excuse me, could be a very strong third favorite for me, because I do really like her. I think she's got crap ton of potential, like for real. I'm a big fan of hers. I saw the 2024 Rumble she threw Nia out. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, I remember that. That was really the first time I saw her. I obviously haven't really watched TNA much lately, but I plan to change that very soon because I want to go live for the AMC premiere next week. Like literally 6 nights ago, like 6 nights from now, I'll probably be live on here for TNA. I already got plans for it and everything. I'm gonna probably schedule it. Actually, is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just schedule it straight up, because I'm like strongly wanting to do that. I know we won't see people like Jordan Grace on there now, but I mean, you got Frankie Kazarian, Nick Nemeth. I would say Matt Cardona, but he might not be on there now. You got BD and AJ Styles, guys like that already planned to be there. Maybe like a Mustafa Ali since he recently resigned. Moose, I like him. Mike Santana, I don't know if I mentioned him. Former TNA champion in his own right. He'll probably be there. And Jordan Grace gets the win. You love to see that. We'll have to book her like in TNA. I would love that, because Jordan Grace was, to my knowledge, probably like one of the most dominant Knockouts Women's champions ever. She was basically like the TNA Women's champion for a while, and I mean, what if she does the same thing in WWE? I think she's a strong contender for maybe like next year's Royal Rumble win, possibly. Something like that. I could see her winning a world title as soon as like WrestleMania 43 in Saudi next year. Now, granted, I don't want necessarily care for that to be her moment, because obviously it's like it's Saudi. It's kind of like, eh. But I mean, I think that might not be a bad place to book it. Oh, Jade Cargill. Oh, they're teasing it right now. This is what I was talking about. Jade versus Jordan. Oh, that's gonna be good. That is gonna be interesting. Can Jordan Grace win the Women's Rumble this year? I should be booking sooner. Jade acting like a big bully now. It's basically her character. She used to be nice. What happened to that, Jade? Somebody got knocked the sense out of her? She's like unfiltered on the mic now. She says the B word. Kind of offensive. Anyway, yeah, I see her winning the Rumble next year. Yeah. So basically what I said there. Nah, Belair or Liv wins this year. Yeah. Yeah, so basically what we've said. Because I more likely see Belair winning twice. Like not winning the Chamber twice, back-to-back years, so she'll probably get the Rumble return and the win and all that good stuff. She'll win the Rumble. She actually will win the Rumble twice, excuse me. I think I knew I was going there. I just didn't, but stumble on my words sometimes, but we're good. Or you could go with like a Liv Morgan, for example, who has never won the Rumble before. Just saying. Honestly, a little bit of an underdog option too is Roxanne Perez, because if you saw her performance last year, she was the Iron Woman. She entered at like number 3, and then she ended up being the runner-up of the whole thing until Charlotte Flair eliminated her to win it. Roxanne Perez had a great performance last year. What if she wins it? That'd be crazy. Roxanne Perez somehow eliminates Liv Morgan to win. A little bit of Judgment Day turmoil there, and that could be the beginning of the end of the Judgment Day. Just a thought, though. Also, my new favorite to possibly win the men's Royal Rumble match, Sami Zayn. I mean, the Rumble's in Saudi Arabia where, like, everyone loves him. So they, like, worship him there. He's like a god to them. Actually, he's like they're like, what do they have as their leader? They're like, what, the Pope? However that would be. He's basically like their priest or their god or whatever. Like they genuinely Saudi worship Sami. Every time I've seen Sami Zayn make an appearance in Saudi Arabia for WWE show, that like a lot of the Crown Jewel shows over the years, like he gets crazy reactions. Like they love him there. Oh, I'm so ready for the last hour to be commercial free, by the way. So then we can watch the 3 Stages of Hell match. We got the Undisputed WWE Championship on the line between the current champion Cody Rhodes and the challenger Drew McIntyre. Roxanne, nah, she too short to win it. She too short. No, we'll tell that to like Asuka or honestly like a Becky or even Bailey. A lot of the winners here have been big girls, but or honestly, what if? Oh God, no! Don't tell me Nia Jax and or Lash Legends gonna win the Women's Rumble. Please God, no, because they're big too, and they're gonna work together. So, anyway, hopefully not. Sammy, yeah, I see him win this year. Yeah, I mean it's probably either down to what Sami Zayn or Roman Reigns maybe for the men. Oh well, actually, don't count Braun Breaker either. I said whoever lost the World Title match on Raw could be a huge favorite to win the Rumble, and since Braun Breaker lost to CM Punk on Raw, sorry if that spoils the one result for Laundry anyway, but I'm sure she doesn't care. But I could see Braun Breaker. I mean, he could be the favorite to win the Rumble now. Maybe a Breaker, maybe Sammy still, maybe Roman Reigns. Yeah, everybody loves Roman, so Saudi even loves Roman. I mean, they might give it to him. I'll give him my bag of potato chips, and they can put Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble and have him win it. I mean, for all I care. What if you even have some kind of crazy return pull up, like we're talking about Jacob File 2 earlier? What if he comes back and somehow wins the whole thing? What about like a main roster debut for like Obafemi, who we were talking about earlier? Something crazy like that I could see happening too, you know? Or even the man who just recently retired, John Cena, Gunther. What if he wins and goes on to win the world title at Mania again? Like, I hope not, but that'd be crazy. Gunther had a great performance last time he was in the Rumble. It was back in 2023, I want to say. He might have also been in 2024's Rumble too, but I can't remember. Or was he the world champ? What was... No, Seth was world champ. I guess Gunther might have been in the Royal Rumble. He would have been the Intercontinental Champion. Same thing for 2023. Yeah. But I remember Gunther's performance in the 2023 Rumble in particular because he was actually the runner-up to Cody Rhodes that year. I still got to go back and watch that Royal Rumble, by the way. But might do that. I'm thinking on doing that this weekend because I've yet to finish the Rumble watch-alongs. So, yeah. But anyway. I don't know. I'm not saying that to Becky, though. Becky kind of short, too, I guess. But, yeah. She gonna be like, well, not just me saying it. Like, shut up. Oh. It's okay. Yeah, I kind of realized that, but I did say I think we were actually streaming it in Discord when we did it. And I was streaming Raw in there, and I was like, I feel like whoever loses that title match is probably going to win the Rumble, and Braun Breaker happened to lose the thing, so I don't know. I feel like I could see him being the favorite to win it. But I have Sami and Roman a little above him, I would say. And maybe like an Obafemi as kind of like a little bit of a surprise show, like a surprise appearance from him. He could be a little bit of a dark horse pick, I think. Obafemi. What if Seth wins it? Seth could return. Ooh, or I don't know if I mentioned his name, but what about returning like a Kevin Owens maybe? Maybe like him or something. But you know what's funny is the reports were going around before Raw started. Not only that Chris Jericho would possibly return, which obviously didn't happen, but then also Seth Rollins possibly returning without like a sling on his arm, with him supposedly being like all healthy and fixed up now, like he's all good because he got injured. But I don't know, maybe he's 100% now. He might actually be back in time for WrestleMania 42 for all we know. We just haven't seen him come back yet. But any day now, maybe he comes back in the Rumble and wins the whole thing. Maybe he got a point there. I mean, you never know. I forgot KO was there. Yeah. I mean, KO's another guy. So, like, which I hope he's able to come back. Supposedly his injury is serious. He's got that bad, like, Edge, Daniel Bryan, like that neck injury. What do they call it? C4, C2, C3. The thing in your spinal cord, basically. That's like a really tough injury to come back from because you have these guys that it took Edge literally an entire decade to come back to wrestling. He retired in 2010 and he didn't come back until the 2020 Royal Rumble. That man was out in like 10 years. From 2010 to 2020, he missed an entire decade of wrestling. And then Daniel Bryan, he wasn't nearly as bad, but he still missed like a good about 2 years. It had been at least 2 or 3 years, give or take, since he last competed. Maybe 3 years, I think. I think from like WrestleMania 31 to 34, it might have been like 3 years, but definitely over 2 years. So took him a while to come back. You know, he got that Stone Cold injured. Oh yeah, Stone Cold got it too. That's right. When Owen Hart almost like paralyzed him, basically. Yeah. Also, because they had him get run over. They had him get run over by Rikishi because he decided he wanted to do it for The Rock. So for The Rock. I did it for The Rock. Scat versus Aaron Judge for the what was that? Wait, what is this? Are they playing 2K? What? I'm so confused. What is that? Or who was that? Scat versus Aaron Judge in the WWE Royal Rumble. So I'm guessing it's some baseball player. Yeah, it looks like it's baseball players playing a Royal Rumble in 2K. That's dang. Scat versus the Knicks in WWE Royal Rumble. So basically, he plays against Jalen Brunson, who's already in the game, and I guess the rest of the whole New York Knicks roster. I guess he's a bit of a WWE gamer, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. He's literally playing WWE 2K25, a baseball player. That's funny. Ooh, Nathan Frazier in the back with Axiom. There's Fraxium. Oh, do it for The Rock. That 2K. Yeah, it's 2K right there. Some little 2K footage. It's funny how they showed some. Wait. Oh, I just saw. No, dude. I thought Axiom just turned on Nathan Frazier. I was gonna be so confused. I totally forgot he had that mask on. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that's Johnny. No, the look of confusion on my face, dude. If I had my face came on, I was gonna be like, huh? Is Mel getting ready to fight? Oh! Is it time for that Kinshasa? That's Shinsuke Nakamura. Or as you say, Shua kick. He's got such a nice like music, his entrance theme. Oh, I bet this match is gonna be good. Shinsuke Nakamura has been involved in the U.S. title scene for God knows how long. The last, like for literally over a year. He won it back at Survivor Series in 2024. And then he lost the title back to LA Knight. And he held on to it till this most recent WrestleMania from like almost a year ago now. And then he's been involved in the open challenge ever since. Like Jacob Fatu lost Solo lost Sammy. Then Sammy put it on the line. Shinsuke was one of the first people. Then Sammy lost to Ilya. I believe Shinsuke was one of the people. And now Mello. So like he's been involved in every single US title open challenge basically at this point. And I think, I don't know if this is basically like a guarantee at this point, but I have a strong feeling that once Carmelo Hayes does eventually lose the United States Championship, I think that the open challenge tradition will most likely end, which is going to be unfortunate, but that's just my prediction right now because it makes sense that Carmelo Hayes was like a big fan of John Cena growing up. Like obviously I was too. He's a young kid. He's not, I don't even know if he's that much older than me actually. It's like he's in his, I think mid-20s now, something like that. But yeah, he's basically a super a fan of Super Cena, super fan of Cena. However you want to say that. Anyway, because he used to be called Super Cena. But anyways, I think like whoever beats him, since he'll probably be a bad guy, will probably end up being a heel. I think will probably just end the tradition. I think the reason why it's gone on for so long is because Sami Zayn lost it to Ilya Dragunov, who lost it to Carmelo Hayes, and all three of them were babyfaces. So that's the only reason why, like, if they end the tradition, they basically turn heel in the process because it's something everyone loves, so you got to give it to us. But then once a heel wins the title, they're going to be the one to end the said tradition and probably put it in the grave for possibly another 10 years because it took 10 years for it to come back, you got to think. For Sami Zayn to bring it back, he was involved in Cena's U.S. Open Challenge back in 2015, and it took him till 2025 to finally bring the tradition back in the first place. So we might not see the tradition get brought back till, who knows, like 2035. Which who knows if any of us are still going to be on here by that point. I mean, stuff happens. So, who knows? Oh, VJC, welcome to the chat, man. So, to catch you up here, the match between Carmelo Hayes versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship actually just started. So, we're not quite to that free hour point yet. We're almost actually as we speak. Got a few minutes here, but yeah, that's what's going on right now. This will probably be the last commercial break if they do one here for the U.S. title match, and then that'll be it. We have yet to get to the main event. Yeah, they're on commercial now from what I'm seeing. So, and I also got to fast forward a little more because I missed some stuff. But yeah, welcome back to the chat, man. I was watching his Japan stuff last week. Oh, okay, nice. Just got back from the movies. Oh, how good was that, by the way? Yeah, you have to let us know. I know Juan's interested too. I already see he said, oh hell no, 2035. What movie you see? I still have some popcorn from the movies. Oh, nice. You just gonna eat some popcorn while chilling and watch SmackDown? Juan asked what movie you saw. I know you told me earlier. What was it? Why did I forget already? I'm dumb. Green Lantern 2. That was it. Yeah. That's the one. I actually don't know if that's what you showed me earlier or not. I can't remember. But yeah, I know you said what it was, and it just completely left my mind. Brain fart. I think we've had a little fun stream tonight. I actually got Alondra, from our group chat. I actually got her to get out of her comfort zone a little bit, get out of her turtle shell that she's been in for a while, and actually talk a little bit. So, haven't really talked much about wrestling, but we've talked a little bit. Oh, let's say a little bit, and then mostly me and Juan talking about wrestling, some stuff like that in there. I think I've really enjoyed SmackDown so far. It's been good. They showed another vignette of Obafemi coming to SmackDown. It's like, are we going to see him tonight at this point? Like, how long are they going to make us wait to see Obafemi? He almost feels like Veer Mahan at this point. He's coming. He's coming soon, too. He's coming to Raw. He's coming to SmackDown. He's coming everywhere. And pause. And then he just never shows up. Like, I don't know. I got to see part one. Mercy good. I don't think I saw part one of it. Oh. So then were you kind of confused? That's one thing I missed from earlier. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if they showed that on Netflix or not. From what I was just on. Yeah, he fair now. he he coming soon, they say. So they say. Veer Mahan coming raw. I still remember. Good times, good times. Oh, it was just great. Oh, you weren't confused? Okay, well, that's good. I feel like if I hadn't seen part 1 and I'd seen part 2 and you kind of have to base some stuff off part 1, I'd be confused. But as long as you enjoyed it, I mean, that's really all that matters, man. That's all I gotta tell you. Because I've never seen either one of the movies before, but hopefully you enjoyed it. That's really, as long as you did, that's all that matters, man. You had a good time with your friends, which I'm guessing you went with someone, right? I think you said you were going with your friend. So hopefully you all had a good time. Otherwise, I don't know if you would have went, but it's always nice to just go to a movie theater and stuff like that. I think you understand the movie pretty quickly. Okay. I'm sure you would then, from based on what you said. So. Shinsuke Nakamura fighting Carmelo Hayes for the United States Championship. And I think now we officially get to experience an hour free of commercial breaks on Friday Night SmackDown. Thank God. I'll try to go for Springboard Close. I had to work. Nakamura took out the leg. I want to see the new Spider-Man with Hulk this year. Oh, that's going to be good. I know everyone's excited for the, what was it, Avengers Doomsday, I believe. I think Leo was talking about it, where the guy that plays Iron Man, I don't know why I forgot his name now. Robert Downey Jr., that was it. Yeah. Just came to me. He's going to be playing like the bad guy now, basically. I'm not really like into the Avengers series that much, but I know some of it. Because Leo was trying to catch me up on it, basically, and that's what he had told me. I'd seen some trailers for it, and I'd seen some promotional stuff for it saying it's coming out in, I think, December 2026. I think it's coming out like the end of the year. But I don't know if I'm going to go see it or not. Might have to catch up on some of the more recent Avengers movies. Like, I have to watch basically all of Avengers Infinity War and Endgame and all that stuff for it to actually make sense. And the original, of course. Got to watch it from the very beginning. So I would literally have to watch all that before I do anything. But yeah. Me and my two friends I went with, we basically had the whole road to ourselves. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Was it like a small theater? If it was just you and two other people, or are you just saying because nobody else was on the row? Like sometimes it's just like empty, and you're just kind of there, you know, which is nice. Like that's always very nice. I like when you're just kind of there. Nobody else is even around you. I think last time I went to see the movies, I had actually told, I don't know if Juan was in the Discord server when I talked about it, but you know BJC, I went to see Zootopia 2 in theaters when it first came out. Like I think the day of actually, and it was kind of packed and we got there late, which didn't help. So I had to sit next to someone, which I was like, I mean, it's fine. Like I don't have I'm not like germophobic or nothing crazy like that, like sitting next to people, or at least not as much as I used to be. I used to be really bad with that, but I'm not anymore. I think I was sitting next to this like little girl. She was a lot younger than me. She was probably like, if I had to guess, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. She looked really little. And it would have been nice if I had the whole row to ourselves like you did, but sometimes it just happens. Especially when it's a big movie like a Disney one, for example, and you're going to see it the day of. That really doesn't help. Also, I heard that it did like really good in the box office too. It wasn't just me that saw it. I sound like Becky Lynch now. It's not just me saying it. Sports Illustrated says it, and Bleacher Report says it, and everything else says it. You know what I'm saying? So, seeing that movie, Avengers Doomsday, the first day it comes out. Okay. I don't blame you. Because it seems to be a popular thing going around that I've been hearing about. You talk RDJ. Do you mean you talk to RJ? What do you mean RDJ? What does that mean? Also, I don't know if you're talking to me or VJ. VJ. Because you call him VJ. I had to get used to that. At first, I didn't know what you meant by VJ, but I noticed it was like, oh, because I always call him VJC, but in a way, it's almost easier to call you VJ, even though your first and last initial is technically VC, like the VC in 2K, virtual concepts, and like you pay VC for all that, but like that kind of VC. But I like how he just calls you VJ. I've noticed that. It's cool. It's cool, but no, the theater's packed. It's not our theater. Oh, okay, gotcha. My theater, we need to choose a seat where you're sitting, so it's assigned seating. Okay, nice. Yeah. I saw Creed 2 alone in the movies. Oh, okay. Like literally just by yourself. I love the Creed movies. That's something I need to go back and watch. I want to watch the Creed movies as well as the Rocky movies. I have yet to see any of them, believe it or not. And I've been wanting to watch them for a long time now. Just haven't been able to get myself into it yet. Similar to like Avengers and like another big one being like Star Wars. Because it's all on Disney Plus. Like it's literally there, free access for me if I want to watch it. But I never can get myself into it for whatever weird reason. You say Doctor Doom. Oh, was that who you're talking about when I said that? Or DJ Doctor Doom? I don't know. Yeah, Doomsday was what I was talking about. The Avengers Doomsday thing. Yeah. I didn't know what you meant by what you said earlier, but that's what I was talking about, yeah. Oh, hi, James Howell. Welcome to chat. Appreciate it. If you want like the stream, if you enjoy, I know you don't really see, I would say like stream if if you enjoy what we're seeing. But I'm sorry you don't really see anything. And I don't know if I've actually seen you in the chat before, so I'll give you a little backstory, a little short and sweet one here. The reason why I don't have my face cam on is because YouTube, I'm blaming it on them. It's all their fault. They like to take down my live chat when I turn my face cam on because they think I'm too young, even though I'm not. And yeah, basically that's long story short. Otherwise I would, but that's the only reason why you see this John Cena profile in the center of your screen. But I'll also talk to you and I'll chat with you and I'll converse with you. You know what I'm saying? Conversate with you. If you get what I mean. So yeah, we make it work. It's just not perfect. And yeah, I've never seen Rocky. I've been wanting to for a long time, actually. Like I said, both Rocky and Creed. Probably the original. I don't know about any of the sequels. Like you said, Rocky 5 sucks. Yeah, I don't know. But YouTube needs to grow up. Yeah, for real. And it's not even just me do it. It's not just happened to me either. It's not just me saying it. Oh gosh, I'm Becky Lynch. I don't know if you're a wrestling fan, but I'm making a lot of Becky Lynch jokes here on the channel. So anyway, because that's what we do on here is wrestling content for the most part. But anyway, it's not just happened to me either. There was this one guy on YouTube that I follow named LWW Figures. He does like action figure videos of WWE superstars, and basically, which he's younger than I am too. I think I don't know, he might be around the same age as me, but they blocked him for the same exact reason. They thought he, I guess, sounded too young, and then they just disabled the live chat on your streams. Like you can still live stream, but you just don't have a chat. So if I were to turn my face cam on and I did at the beginning and they blocked it, I would literally be talking to myself for 3 hours. Imagine how just annoying and frustrating that would be. So that's the whole reason I've gone 2 hours with no face cam. The only time I did anything somewhat different was when I do this feature on here where I can like play games or something like that, where I can like, there's like this hide and seek game I was playing earlier. Juan saw it earlier. He was in there, but it actually lets me play games when I'm doing streams on mobile here. And yeah, I'm a huge wrestling fan. That's good to know because that's pretty much what we do on here. We do both WWE like IRL, like what we're doing tonight for SmackDown, and we also do WWE 2K, video gaming, wrestling video games. As far back as like the SmackDown vs. Raw days too, by the way. We're gonna get into SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 pretty soon, so stick around for that if you want, because that's gonna be fun. Also, if you're not, I mean, subscribe to the channel because then you won't miss anything. So there you go. That's an easy way to do it right there. I mean, I'm on the road to 200, and I need like 5 more. So you could be one of them if you're not already. And then go ahead. Like I think we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be live for Raw this coming Monday at 2:00 p.m. I'm gonna be planning to live for that if I don't got anything else going on, which hopefully not. I'm planning to clear my schedule, and then honestly, this weekend I'm thinking about finishing my Royal Rumble watch-alongs because I was watching every Royal Rumble from 2008 all the way up until 2025. And I watched the 2025 Royal Rumble, but I have yet to watch back the 2023 and 2024 Royal Rumble matches. So I was thinking about doing that maybe Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow and Sunday, possibly. And I know I need to catch up on the chat messages. I kind of rambled there, but yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea of what future content you'll possibly be seeing from me. Also, another thing too, and then I'll end it there. Me and VJC worked on a little project on Twitch that only probably me, him, and maybe Juan know about. Maybe Alondra too, I don't know. And Leo, my best friend on here, I've had on stream before. If you didn't know. We're working on a little project where I don't even want to reveal it, but I'm just going to say it's 2K related. It's WrestleMania 41 related in WWE 2K25. That's all I'm going to say. But it's going to be really fun. We did it on Twitch, and I also plan to upload it to YouTube as well. If you have a Discord or Twitch, I'd like for you to follow me on there too, but I don't know if you have those because those are obviously a little less accessible than YouTube is. YouTube's free for everyone. Like, you literally have it on like every mobile device or every computer, pretty much everywhere you see, every TV too. It's literally everywhere you look. Versus Discord and Instagram's a little different. So, but I have a Discord server full of wrestling fans like you, and then I also I do gaming stuff on Twitch and later upload to YouTube, of course, for the gaming audience that I have on YouTube. There's that. A lot of stuff there. You also need to watch the Rocky movies too to understand the Creed movies. Oh, are they like a collab thing? Yeah, that's right. I think it's kind of like an order you have to watch them in type of thing. Kind of like how you have like certain things they've done in the past where you got like Karate Kid and Cobra Kai type of thing. If you've seen those, like you got that, and then like you got Rocky Creed, like those fighting movies. So I'll have to watch those for real. I really want to get into it. And then Rocky 5 sucks. Yeah, Juan's so right. Rocky 5 sucks. Okay, well, good to know. I'm not gonna watch that one then. I didn't even know there was Rocky 5. I thought there was only up to 3. I thought there was only 3 Rockies and 3 Creeds, so I didn't even know there was a Rocky 5 or a 4. Forgot about 4. But good to know. I will not watch Rocky 5 then. If y'all are saying it's not worth it, then cool. You're not Becky's son, are you? Oh my god, dude. I'm making Becky Lynch references left and right. I'm gonna be like, it's not just me saying it. I'm not even a Becky Lynch fan. I just keep doing that. I don't know why. It's addicting for whatever reason. But anyway. Oh man. How about TNA coming up next week? Oh yeah, man. TNA, we're streaming the premiere on AMC literally 6 nights from now. Which I don't even know if he's still in here. But yeah, that's gonna be so fun. Oh man, that's gonna be good. AJ coming to TNA on Thursday. Yeah, AJ Styles, yeah. They are connected, I think is what you meant to say. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I know what you mean now. Juan, VJC literally just said that. There are 6 Rocky movies and 3 Creed movies. No, there are 6 Rockies and 3 Creeds. You literally just said that. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Like, no, this is what it is. Same thing. Oh, I love when people do. Anyway, I still not watched Creed 3 yet. Oh, okay. I think they might all, or at one point at least, I don't know if they still are, but at one point I was looking into watching them. I think they might have been on Prime, which I have. I have Amazon Prime Video, whatever you want to call it. I think they were on there, or at least a couple of them were. I don't know if I might have to watch it out of order for the time being if they're not, or I might have to rent it. If I'm gonna rent it, then I have to watch it pretty much like right away. But if you only get it for like a week, you have to watch it like before you forget about it, basically. Or if I were to buy it, then I could just watch it whenever, if I remember that I bought it. But either way, I'll come right with nothing but net Shinsuke. That's it. And still the United States champion, Carmelo Hayes. Like, I was in here playing some games earlier. I don't know if that one dude subscribed to the channel or not. I hope he did. But I got a bottle jump game. There's that. And hopefully, it's literally just different games you can play on mobile streams. It's so cool. I messed that up. I messed that up big time. I was literally right to it, man. I messed that up. For real. Oh, shoot. I suck, bro. This is not the game that I should be playing right now. I think the Rocky movies are still on Prime. Are they? Okay, then yeah, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I've been wanting to do it for a minute. All right, there we go. Got it finally. Okay, we're gonna exit that. Wow. Carmel Hayes is the future WWE. Yeah, for real, man. Dude, I love that guy. Mello is the future. He's him. Mello is money.
This evening, I see what he did last week on SmackDown right in front of me. I tell people all the time, when you want to talk about my father, when you want to talk about his legacy, when you want to
Dude, Cody's got to get revenge on Drew for that. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right. Who will walk out of as the
you know what that means? WrestleMania.
Also, by the way, put your original prediction. So, like, in case you haven't, even if you've looked at spoilers, like I know maybe in VJC kind of already saw, then put just your original prediction. Or like for Alondra, for example, still I don't really know if you've really caught up with SmackDown because you don't have a way of watching it. Just like put a random guess if you want. Because like I don't want you to put it if you know who's gonna win, but at the same time, just make a random guess. Like I got Cody, even though I may or may not think he's gonna win, but that is my original prediction before I saw any spoilers. So that's what I'm going with. But y'all are more than welcome to go. Like we got 2 votes for Drew McIntyre, and honestly, part of me says like that's honestly who I want to win is Drew McIntyre. But do I see it? Not really. Also, wait, what's Nick Aldis saying? Ooh, yes, SmackDown's gonna be in London this week. Y'all told me that earlier. What? Oh my God! Wait, so who's the qualifying? What's the qualifying matches? I already remember who it was. It was Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams is one of them. They're probably gonna show it here too. Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov. Oh man, Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa. And what was the other one I'm forgetting? I think I skipped one. Oh shoot. Oh, they're gonna show it here. Oh, that was the other one I forgot. Randy Orton versus The Miz. Yeah, that one. Oh man, and then those 4 people the 4 guys who win the one-on-one matches will go on to compete in a fatal 4-way match as tonight's main event, and then that person. So basically, whoever is their champion is gonna be a very short feud. It depends on if Cody or Drew's winning on who's winning then too, because like you almost got to think if Cody's winning, then he's probably gonna win the tournament. But But if Drew McIntyre wins, then a babyface probably gonna win the tournament. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. The Priest versus Cody. Yeah, man. Okay. Man, we got 2 votes for Drew, 1 vote for Cody. See, I haven't played that game in a while. Oh, that's funny. See, you saw what I did. I couldn't tell if you did or not. I got Drew, Cody. I guess VJC was the one person that said Cody. If I could put something in there, I don't think it lets me, but if I could, I'd put Cody and I'd make it 50-50 with 4 votes. But it is what it is. Only 3 people are in the chat right now. I think it's VJC, Juan, and Alondra. So you're the only ones that actually are doing anything. Randy versus Miz. Miz not winning. Yeah, Miz not winning, bro. Randy Orton's definitely moving on to that fail for you. And honestly, Randy Orton versus either one of these guys would be great. So my current early pick to win the whole thing, the whole qualifier or whatever, is probably going to be Randy Orton. Randy Orton's going to beat the Miz, and then he's going to win the Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam event. That is my early prediction right there. If I want to take it a step further. It'd be crazy if they give us Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble, though, because I feel like that's a WrestleMania headliner, not. You shouldn't do that match at the Royal Rumble. I feel like you should start that feud at Mania, to be honest. But that's just me. We'll see. I mean, never know. Also, what if Drew were to have the title for sure? The thing is, if Drew... It's like if Drew wins the title from Cody, Cody's not going to get a shot until at least after the Rumble. So that means Cody Rhodes could be eligible for the Royal Rumble. Like, what if he were to win it 3 times? Also, this would give Drew McIntyre a longer title reign because he would probably have it till at least Rumble. Also, I love this permit package that they're using, by the way. The Disturbed theme fits perfectly with this. This feud's got to end tonight. Appearing when I haven't seen spoilers yet, shockingly. I don't really know if you've... There actually was kind of a huge spoiler for this match in particular in the Discord server. That's why I said if you haven't looked at it. But I guess if you haven't looked at it yet, because you aren't really in it too much, then that's probably why you haven't seen it. If you want to see the spoiler, it's literally like I think the last thing in the WWE chat in there. But be warned. I forget what the song is called, but it fits so perfectly with the vibe of this feud. That like rock sound with wrestling just always goes hard, I swear. And Cody faced Roman again at WrestleMania. Now, if Cody Rhodes retains against Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble like we originally predicted, then 1,000%. But that is definitely the last thing I want to see. I would much rather see Cody Rhodes fight Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Or maybe if for whatever reason that, the Jacob Fatu mystery still hasn't been solved yet, and it's like, we're all saying Drew McIntyre was the obvious attacker, right? But what if for whatever reason it was Cody Rhodes, jealous of Jacob Fatu's potential, and to take him out so that Jacob Fatu couldn't, take the title from Cody first, because Cody knows he can beat Drew, but Cody Rhodes doesn't know if he can beat Jacob Fatu. So what if Cody decided to take him out? I wonder. Also, I think I just saw your most recent message in Discord, BJC. I'm trying to read it right now. I don't want to read it out loud if you say it, but I'm gonna. Got it. Ooh, that's a thought. Here's something, all right? Theoretical. What if Drew McIntyre somehow wins this match against Cody Rhodes tonight, right? Because that's what most people said. That's what 2 of you said, I guess. Or yeah, 2 of you. 2 of you said that. I'm guessing what, Alondra and Juan probably. think y'all said Drew. Juan said he got Drew. So what if Drew wins, right? Then he holds the title to at least the Royal Rumble, where he maybe goes on to defend against Randy Orton. Then you have Randy Orton somehow win the title from Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. And then you have Cody Rhodes win either the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. And then you have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the title at WrestleMania still. But instead of Cody Rhodes being the champion, it's actually Randy Orton going in as the champion and Cody Rhodes is the challenger, which would actually be a little bit better, I think, because Cody's always better chasing the title than he is carrying the title, I feel like. He's just always been better that way. You know, he finished the story doing that. That's when we all loved Cody. We don't like this corporate champion version of Cody that y'all keep calling him. So it's like we get a little bit of a nice compromise here. If, say, Cody Rhodes still is in a title match at WrestleMania, but he's not actually the champion. He's the challenger instead, going in against his like former best friend and legacy mate, Randy Orton. Keep that in mind. Because Randy Orton is a likely favorite to be like the new number one contender for that championship at some point, especially heading into WrestleMania season. Just saying. It's possible. Also, is the chat still working? Just making sure. Yeah, okay. We're still good. Let's see. A lot of the times the chase is so much better. Like Stone Cold was better chasing the title than having it. Exactly. Stone Cold Steve Austin literally went into every other WrestleMania, I should say, because both, you know, WrestleMania 5th, well, actually, he did it at WrestleMania 14 too, I want to say. I think WrestleMania 14 against Shawn Michaels, right? As well as WrestleMania 15 and 17 against The Rock. I believe he was the challenger literally all three in literally all three of those matches, all three of those scenarios at WrestleMania. And Cody, I mean, he could do the same thing. He did back-to-back against Roman Reigns, and obviously he won the second time around. But then what if he does it this time around against someone he has a lot of history with, someone he has a lot of legacy with, that being the Viper, the Apex Predator, a former legend killer, Randy Orton. You know, it's a good thought. I like how you're thinking, VJ. I like that. But right now, Cody Rhodes is going in as the champion to fight Drew McIntyre. Is that his WrestleMania gear? Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that literally looks like his WrestleMania gear in 2K. I mean, me and VJC would know because we were literally using it earlier. Technically, I used it, so I would know. That literally looks like his, without the headgear that he uses in his entrance. That's literally the same pants, is it not? It looks strikingly similar. I love the gear. Also, look at Cody Rhodes' accolades, too. I mean, he's a 2-time Undisputed WWE champion, a Crown Jewel champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, 2-time Americana champion, as well as an 8-time tag team champion. He's won the tag team title so many times. He literally swapped tag team partners in the middle of his reign, remember? He literally became tag team champion twice in the same night. When he had it with Hardcore Holly, then he teamed up with Ted DiBiase Jr. to, like, turn on him or whatever. So weird, but he lost it and he kept it at the same time, and then he just changed partners in the middle of it, and then yeah, it is. I think it is. That's crazy. Drew McIntyre is wearing that Rolex. He's just taking this rivalry to a whole new level, man. Honestly, I don't know what's next for Drew McIntyre if he loses this match. What other big babyface does he really have that he can feud with on Friday Night SmackDown, if I'm being honest with you? There's Randy Orton. Sure. I mean, you could run back Damian Priest, but why? You could possibly run Jacob Fatu when he comes back if Drew McIntyre was really the one that attacked him. If Obafemi were to debut on SmackDown, you could start that feud with Obafemi being the babyface possibly and Drew McIntyre being the heel. You could do that. That'd be a good feud between two powerhouses, honestly. But I have a feeling Oba might show up on Raw, so I don't know if they'll do that. But if Oba shows up on SmackDown, yeah, have him feud with Drew for sure. Especially if he somehow wins the title. I mean, that'd be crazy. What if Obafemi wins the championship as soon as WrestleMania? Imagine that. I would send Drew to Raw. Honestly, that might be the best case scenario if Drew loses. To be fair, is if Drew loses this, then he has nothing left to do on SmackDown. So at this point, just send him to Raw. You could send some other guys on SmackDown in place for him. Like, I don't know. Honestly, maybe, as funny as it sounds, Roman Reigns. Maybe. Maybe AJ Styles could go back to SmackDown because, like, I don't really know how much solo stuff he can really do on Raw. He had a match on Raw. Who was he fighting? I forget now. But he was doing something on Raw. This on the Jaron Fitz show, I'm pretty sure. He's done doing his stuff with Dragon Lee, from what I can tell, since he lost to the Usos. But now he's going on his own little solo thing again. I think kind of getting ready for his retirement tour coming up this year. So maybe you send a guy like AJ Styles back to the house that he built and everything. I mean, it would make sense. You could swap Drew and AJ. And also I said Roman Reigns, maybe him too. If you're going to do Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, or maybe even Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, you could run that rivalry back from like 3 years ago from when we were talking about back in 2022. We talked about that earlier. I think that was a Discord thing, but we've mentioned that. Drew McIntyre, this is a normal match, Drew. This is a normal match, Drew. You wanted this. Okay, well, you did it. All right. To get better, put 3 stages of hell in the game. Oh, yeah, please. Please do 2K. Which, I don't know if I'm going to do any type of wishlist stream coming out. I know that's something y'all said y'all might be interested in. Might do that since you guys can actually talk on the chat and, like, give me plenty of crazy, like, you guys got the idea. Oh, Cody flicked him off. That'd be crazy. That was crazy. What if it's WrestleMania's AJ's last match in WWE? I didn't think of that. No, I mean, I didn't think AJ would retire until December, but then again, I don't want him to retire to Science Man Event Show like John Cena did, even though that's probably what they would do, to be fair. Hopefully not in Washington. Am I right? They could sell out an arena bigger than that, I feel like. Or even if they do Washington, they could literally do a bigger arena than that. Either way, the one they used for Cena's final match was kind of dumb. Because they literally sold out the building. They could have sold more tickets. So that was kind of dumb on their part. If they're all about the money, could have done more. But that's a different conversation for a different day and all that. We had already talked about that in the past. It's possible. AJ Styles, man, he has one road to WrestleMania. I don't think anybody realizes that. Like, nobody's going to appreciate. Like, everyone appreciated Cena's because he basically announced it ahead of time. But AJ Styles, I feel like he's sadly being forgotten about. And I don't like that because I love AJ Styles, man. He's phenomenal. But he's just getting overlooked and underappreciated almost for everything he's done in wrestling. Not just in WWE, but outside too, in TNA and New Japan. They got to put him in the Hall of Fame. I don't think they put him in the TNA Hall of Fame yet, so definitely put him there first, and then I'd even put him in the WWE Hall of Fame maybe like 10 years from now, give or take. Maybe even sooner. He'd be a first ballot Hall of Famer, I think. I mean, think about it. He's a multi-time WWE champion. I think he's actually a multi-time Grand Slam champion, probably. He's definitely a Grand Slam champion because he's won every title at least once that I know of. World title, IC, US, tag team. I think he's done it all when it comes to that. He just hasn't won any of the stuff on NXT because they never actually put him on NXT. When he came to WWE, he completely skipped the NXT stage of his career. He skipped that phase entirely, so he never won the NXT Championship. He also never won the NXT North American Championship either. He's never won the big gold in NXT, but Drew McIntyre just took the turnbuckle off. But he's going to low blow Cody, and then he's going to win, even though this was supposed to be a normal match. This is not a no DQ. And the ref still failed to get the turnbuckle back on, for crying out loud. Well, looks Drew's looking good right now. Oh, yeah, sure. AJ was in Ring of Honor, too. I forgot about that. This next match is Falls Count Anywhere. They can take it anywhere throughout the arena. Oh, that's so cool. I love the graphic they have up on the screen. Stage 2, Falls Count Anywhere. Dude, the ref was distracted, and Drew had to do that. Even though this is not a no DQ match, I should say. Dude, if this wasn't a 3 Stages of Hell match, Drew McIntyre would have just won the WWE Championship. That almost makes me think Cody's going to win the second and third fall, and Drew's going to get screwed. He's going to be like, oh, I should have won that. Because you made it a 3... you made it 3 falls. It's going to go to that third fall. Watch, Cody's going to win the second one because... I mean, it's happened before where they've gone 2-0, but it's not something I want to see. They got to get that steel cage. It's already up in the building. Cody's going to win the second fall. That's pretty much guaranteed. Oh, Cody's got to kick out of that. Powerbomb through the tape. Wow. I'm going to have to watch the Netflix airing later to see if the fingers got blurred out. Yeah, I wonder. Because it showed... I can't believe they actually showed Cody doing that. It blurred... I think it got blurred out, though, in the editing on SmackDown just now. USA Network version. He did it. It just got blurred out. I don't know. AJ declined going to the TNA Hall of Fame. He said he didn't want to go in until he's completely done. Okay. Well, I mean, when he's completely done with WWE, though, I assume he could go in, though, right? Right? If he said not till he's completely done with wrestling, then, and he said he'll be done with wrestling in 2026, then I could legitimately see him going into the Hall of Fame TNA. He's going to be first ballot for them. He's literally like the greatest of all time in TNA. He defines TNA wrestling. He's Mr. TNA. John Cena, in his ring introduction, literally said it himself. So he's literally got to go into the TNA Hall of Fame like ASAP. And as soon as the 2027 TNA Hall of Fame, he's in it. Like, no doubt in my mind. Was saying do whatever it takes to win. Yeah. He cheated though, man. Can't condone that. It's a normal match, you know? Low blow behind the referee's back and all. He cheated. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. They're going to fight all over the arena because they can. And they will. Also, is that a football player? That looks like George Kittle in the crowd there. I doubt that was him. It looked like it. I think that doesn't... If that's who I'm thinking of. But yeah, I doubt that was him. Oh, was that a camera he just threw at Drew? Dang. He should have used brass knuckles. That'd be crazy. Well, do you mean Drew using brass knuckles when he low blowed Cody? How would that work exactly if he kicked him in you know where? And also, what, he used a phone to hit him? That's crazy. Those girls are probably like, well, fangirling, I guess I should say, being like that close to Cody Rhodes. But how would that work exactly with brass knuckles if he would kick him, not punch him, and Claymore, which is a kick with the leg, not the hand. So how would that work exactly? He could have used brass knuckles and then done it, but then I mean Cody would have been knocked out. So like, he took a selfie with the phone as he was biting him. Yeah, I saw that. It's only fair because Drew's done that to people before. I think Cody did it back to him now, right? So it's only fair. Oh, into the garage. You can pin him right there. So you're going to use a... banana. I was literally eating one of those earlier. Not even kidding. Oh, now, Drew, you eat one. They're very good for you. Got a lot of fiber in it. Right? I think. Very good for you, though. Very nutritious. Eat the banana. Be like the minions and eat the banana. Banana. Oh no, Drew's raking the eye of Cody, and he can do whatever now. It's no DQ. Oh man. Now it actually doesn't matter what they do because they can fight anywhere. Oh, now we're 4 votes. Somebody else voted in chat. I don't know who that was, but we got 50-50 Cody Drew. And I would actually make that like 60% if I was able to do it. And I would say like 60-40 if it's 3 out of 5, I think, right? And I would say Cody. Although I could be wrong, but I think I'm gonna stick with Cody because Cody's definitely winning the second fall. I see him winning the third fall too, unless there's some shenanigans with Drew again. I think Drew won the first fall kind of unfair and unsquare, to be fair. Unfair. Oh, Cody. Going up the this is almost like a Lucha Underground thing. That you know, it's funny, we were talking about that the other day. Like they would go on top of the railing and stuff like that. Oh, Drew's gonna power slam Cody through a table, isn't he? Maybe not. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I mean, he should have done a low blow with brass knuckles and not done a kick. Oh, gotcha. Basically a double payback in 2K. If you were to do hit him with a low blow, then get him up, hit him with the brass knuckles, all while the ref's distracted. And the ref could have actually got the turnbuckle back on the thing. He had yet to do that, I'm pretty sure. He was distracted all the time. He literally was just like, and then he just went back over the count because he knew it was time. Like, he should have been distracted a little longer than that, but I do like the banana chips. Wait, banana chip? Do they actually have banana chips? Because funny, we're talking about bananas. Oh, Cody with a splash off the. That's it. Drew kicked out. Well, yeah, Cody's definitely winning fall 2 still, right? Like, he's got to. If Drew won fall 1, then they're going to go to a third. But whoever loses fall 1's got to win fall 2, I feel like. It's only fair. I think there's only 2 out of 3 falls match I saw that ended in just 2 falls. Yeah. It has to go to a part 3 because they literally already have the steel cage set and everything. It's just going to lower down. It has to be. There's no way they don't do the steel cage stipulation. It's basically confirmed at this point. I think every 3 stages of hell match in history has gone to 3 stages, you know? That's the whole reason it's called 3 stages. Otherwise, they'd call it 2 stages of hell, not 3. So, like, if they're just going to win twice, if Drew's going to win the second time, I mean, he's the champion, and I'll be happy about that, like, cool and all, but Cody's got to win at least one time, right? Right? He's got to. I mean, there has to be a third stage. Otherwise, why would it be 3 stages? You know? Oh, Drew's going to do the thing he did to Cody back, like, WrestlePalooza season. Remember this? When they told this story where Drew kicked Cody through and, like, oh, Cody not going to let that happen. Oh, he's already ripping the announce table. We're not even at the freaking third stage yet, and announce table's getting broken apart. Announce table will probably play the part in the ending of stage 2, to be honest, though. Oh, Drew's tripping on the not the apron, but the SmackDown banner thing, like the under the ring part. I forget what you call that thing, but that thing. Oh, Cody Rhodes with the crossroads to Drew on top of the announce table, by the way. And yep. Imagine Drew pinned Cody and won like that. Because the thing is, when Cody does it, he's on the bottom. But that's it. Wow. You'll find the banana chips in like the procedure department at the grocery store. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so now still cage time, boys. Oh, it's time for the main event. We got like less than 20 minutes left now. Technically, SmackDown has around 17 minutes left, give or take. The match itself might actually end in around 15 minutes if you give time for some victory motion, you know. I'd say we got no more than like 15 minutes left of this match. And it's all going to be inside a steel cage. It's the perfect way to end it. You know, that's how they ended the feud between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest last year. So they got to do it again. They got to do it again, man.
Physical sword of Damocles dropping here for these two men. How badly do you want the goal?
It's starting, boys.
It all started back on August 8th in Montreal.
This is where boys become men. The final matchup between these two for the foreseeable future, hopefully. Steel cage match. What it all comes down to for the Undisputed WWE Championship between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. They had some breathing room there. Like I said, they had a good minute there to just sit there and chill while they waited on the cage to lower. Now Cody Rhodes has Drew McIntyre right where he wants him. Guys, I think this might be a bummer, but I don't know if Drew's getting out of this alive. He might get dragged down under, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. I wish they did the Hell in a Cell. It would be a little different for sure, but then they'd have some trouble like getting the door to lock down and stuff. So I don't know how that would work. Have they ever done Hell in a Cell in 3-Stage Hell before? I feel like they'd have had to because it's in the name for Crown. Oh, Drew almost won the title by walking out the thing. Yeah, Jesse Ventura doesn't like when they do that. Jesse Ventura would make Drew McIntyre very mad. Or actually, no, the other way around. Sorry. Drew McIntyre would make Jesse Ventura very mad. Because he didn't like when Damian Priest did that back as Iron's main event. So I would not recommend Drew do that unless he just really wants to get on Jesse Ventura's bad side. But I guess your words from earlier, VJC, I mean, you say do whatever it takes to win, right? So that's a way to win. It's a win-win. Charles Robinson's ready to open the door too, dude. He's just sitting there. I think stage 2 was definitely my favorite part of the match so far. It's gotten better as it's gone on. From Drew winning stage 1 to an incredible stage 2, I mean. And I just hope stage 3 lives up to the hype. After what Drew did to Cody last week, Cody's going to do whatever it takes to take him out. Exactly, man. Burning a picture of Dusty, dude, even I think that's too far. And I don't get mad at much. Unless, you know, the YouTube stuff kind of ticks me off a little bit. But luckily we've been good there. Because I think this is probably the Oh, I just dropped my controller. I think this is the solution we can come up with for now. But yeah, I even kind of got a little emotional when Drew did that to Cody last week. I'm like, that's just taking it way too far. Way, way too far. I would never do something like that to my worst enemy. Like, I would never wish that bad of a downfall, even on my worst enemy. For real. That was crossing some lines, what he did. I can't even... I know how I felt. I can't even imagine how Cody was feeling, dude. I hope they had a duplicate picture of that. Because that might be like a once thing. I don't know if that picture is around on the internet anywhere that I know of. It might be, but like you print it out or something. But like that meant something to him. You get personal. Not to mention, to be fair, Cody broke into Drew's house, so he kind of blurred the lines first too. But still, Drew, like I said, he just took it way too far. And like you said, it was completely messed up what Drew did. Yeah. Just crazy stuff. I'm rooting for Cody. Even though I don't necessarily... He's not my favorite champion by any means, but I want Drew to be champions, the thing, but I just don't want. I want Cody Rhodes to get his revenge too. I'm torn for real. Like the votes in the poll that I have up right now are torn. I feel the same way. I'm leaning towards Cody actually being the one to win, and I'd be happy if he gets his well-deserved revenge here on Drew. But at the same time, I kind of want to see that gold around Drew's waist. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm conflicted here. I'm just here to watch the main event of SmackDown, and I'll be happy with whatever happens, to be honest with you. I really don't care at this point. Oh, Drew McIntyre with a Future Shock DT. I don't know if he's pulled that out in a little while.
Just in a flash like that, McIntyre pulling out some of his heaviest artillery against a bloody and battered Cody Rhodes, who now appears to be bleeding from the scalp. Add that to a long
Who's bleeding, Cody or Drew?
the body of the current champ.
I don't see any blood on Cody's head. Is he bleeding? I can't. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see it now. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I see it now. Yeah, Cody's head's bleeding. It's pouring now. You can tell because of his blonde hair with the bleach. You can tell when Cody bleeds because it gets red very quickly. The red and the yellow do not mix at all. It just the red completely overshadows the blonde. It's his hair, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I'm just saying you can easily tell the blood with his hair. It just stands out like, you know. No, I know it's his hair, but yeah, the red is on top of the blonde now, and Drew's head's not bleeding, but Cody's definitely is. Cody's also still got some fight left in him too, though. Oh, right into a cross. What a transition, dude. Oh, that's it. Well, he did that. He did it on the announce table and got Drew kicked out. If Cody were to turn heel, do you think he should go back to black hair? I think so, man. Yeah, if Cody turns heel, he definitely needs to get rid of the blonde. He was great when he was in, what was it? I want to say it was in Ring of Honor, maybe. When he had black hair and he was going around roasting people and stuff like that. I think when he started up AEW, he had blonde hair. But I want to say he was in Ring of Honor and maybe Impact / TNA or something. Some kind of indie style stuff where I saw him with the black hair and everything. And like he would be a perfect heel if he had black hair. As soon as you see him change his hair color, I think that's a sign of a character change as well right there. That's a sign of that's early signs of maybe seeing something like a Cody Lander or something like that, you know. Oh gosh, SmackDown's only got 10 minutes left, y'all. I can't wait to see what happens here. Because I didn't watch this on Netflix earlier, so I didn't get spoiled on it. I still know who wins the match, but I'm excited to see how it ends, you know. That's all that matters to me right now. Do you know how to referee how has gloves on because Cody's bleeding? They should put that in 2K and make it feel more real. Yeah. Yeah, don't you notice how refs IRL have this glove glitch where they just all of a sudden someone starts bleeding and they just kind of get gloves out of nowhere? The camera's never on them when it happens, it feels like. They just all of a sudden appear with gloves. They're like Randy Orton, they come out of nowhere. 2K should do it the same exact way. It's just one of those quality of life things, like you said. That would be nice. And then I wish they would also add the 5 count for when you got a rope break and someone isn't able to let go. You should add an option for a 5 count in there somehow, some way. For submissions, I guess it would be. Crawling to the ropes during every submission break would be nice because not every submission allows you to be able to crawl to the ropes and actually get a rope break. Also a small little thing, but I'm sure you've noticed it, BJC. When rope breaks happen in the game, it's not really a rope break. I feel like they should have their legitimate hand or foot on the rope instead of just under it. That way it looks a lot more realistic. They're not actually, I guess when you do the rope break when you're getting pinned, they hold it, right? But that's really the only time. I wish they had maybe their leg on it or something. something like that, to where I rarely ever see that happen in the games. I think it's in there, but it's not really noticeable. They should make that a thing. The 5 count used to be in the game years ago. Yeah, and I don't really know why they removed it, to be honest with you, because they still do it on Dewey Television nowadays. So it needs to be put back in there, I feel like. Oh, Crossroads Trinity, and that's going to be it right there, isn't it? If Cody Rhodes hits a third Crossroads on Drew McIntyre, you know that's over. Cody Rhodes is retaining. Well, shoot, Drew McIntyre actually has a chance, y'all. I hate when you have your hands on the rope and ref still counts 3. Oh, man, that sucks. When you literally put your hand on the rope at the 2 count and they'll still count to 3, bro. That's annoying. Oh, God, Drew. Oh, Cody kicked out. Wow. Yeah, what's up? Hey, Dan.
No, I did not.
How did Cody somehow kick out of the Claymore? Is that signed, too? Sting and...
Nikita Koloff.
Oh, shoot.
It's two of my favorite wrestlers in the 80s.
Nice, bro.
You know how she got my name for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she got that little paper in the box that said it got delayed till the 30th. I asked Alex yesterday, I was like, hey, it's
You could have literally told me that.
I said, hey, did my present come in? I asked Alex, I'm like, did my present come in?
Hold on.
It's the 30th, and now it's the 8th. What's going on with this? He's like, yeah, it's a Jackie's house. I'll bring it. Or, I'm sorry, Wednesday. He's like, yeah, I'll bring it tonight. And come home from work and knock on that door. I was like, yeah. And knocked on that door and turned it around. He's like, what do you think? I went,
Sting and was it Nikita?
Nikita Koloff.
Nikita Koloff. That's it. Yeah. Signed autograph. Dang.
I had 3 wrestlers, 3 singles wrestlers I loved in the 80s. Sting, Nikita Koloff, Ric Flair. Tag team, Legion of Doom. And Rock.
Oh, shoot. Did you just do a Cody car off the top of the cage? And Drew still kicked out. How's this match still going on? I look away for like a whole 2 minutes. I don't know if y'all heard me talking, like away from the thing, but but I literally wasn't even paying attention to the matches. I see Cody jump off the freaking thing, hit Drew with a holy. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, well, that's just insane. I don't know how he's still doing it. Yeah, like I was saying before, like it's annoying when you touch rope break around the count of 2 or before, and they'll still just keep counting. It's annoying when they don't see it, because it'll tell you in the abilities list or whatever it's called. It actually tells you there's a small chance the ref will not see it. It's like a certain percentage. It used to tell you in games like 2K18, 2K19, maybe 2K20. It used to have this little thing in the options called like abilities list, and it would tell you, it'd be like, if you do it before the count of 2, it's this percentage, and if you do it after, it's this percentage. Basically, like the ref may not see you get your hand on the rope, and he may count. But you can always use that in storyline purposes. Say if you're playing like universe mode and stuff like that, you could just be like, I didn't lose that. You know what I mean? And it could be a storyline that you could turn it into. So that's always something. The foot under the rope also breaks the holder of the pin. Yeah, I just wish it wasn't the foot under the rope necessarily, even though that's technically how it should be. I will say it does annoy me when the rope break isn't actually them physically grabbing onto it or attaching their leg to it type of thing. They'll do that too with the hand on the rope. They'll do that. but it's not all the time thing. Like, I wish they would do it when they crawl to submissions. I don't know if you've noticed, but when they crawl to submissions, the rope break isn't actually them holding on to it. So that part kind of just irks me a little bit. It's a little ick that I have when I'm playing the game. It's like, I'll crawl out of a Boston Crab, but I don't really get to the ropes, you know? I don't know. What a match so far. Yeah, dude, I've looked away from the match for a couple minutes, I'll say, but I think it's been pretty good from what I can see. He just bite him. Drew kick out. What? Is this 2K? Dude, this might be 2K for real. Although I wish you could do a Cody cutter off the top of the cage. Imagine that was a thing. That was insane, dude. I saw Cody do. I looked up. I saw Cody jump. I'm like, holy freaking cow. Like, what is this? That would I know when the ref don't see it. I turn to around. Exactly. That's really the only way I can play it off that I know of. Otherwise, it's just weird. If the ref doesn't see it, then you're like, well, I mean, I didn't lose, but I didn't win either. The match should have kept going if it was legit, but it just doesn't. Oh, Drew. Oh, Cody. Oh, both men down. They kind of got hit in the private part. If both men are down, then what's going to happen here? Let's see. I mean, actually, the foot under the rope also breaks parent submission. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, in WWE, it matters too. I know that, but it's just, for whatever reason, 2K has a way of making it look unrealistic. It's not necessarily my number one thing I'd fix, but I mean, just something I would do. Oh, shoot. Drew could crawl at the cage and win the title. No, Cody, get out. Cody, get out. Cody, look. Wait, what the? Huh? A second fall too. That's Drew McIntyre attacked Second fall too, didn't he? Oh, he's screwed. Oh, he's cooked. Drew doesn't know what to do. Yeah, get out of there, Drew. Freaking try it. Oh, Jacob Fatu's back. Jacob's back. Yeah, it definitely was Drew. The way he's going after him right now. You're just gonna sit back and let him do it? I mean, you could win the match off of Jacob's interference here for real. Oh, Jacob's just gonna hit Cody too. I mean, yeah, screw it, I guess. Jacob attacking everybody, man. But Drew's gonna climb. No way. Jacob Fatu's distracting Cody Rhodes right now. Oh my god. Stupid way to win. I don't know if that's what Jacob Fatu wanted, but oh my god. Drew McIntyre did it. Drew McIntyre freaking did it. The boyhood dream is finally in front of an audience. Drew McIntyre, for the first time, has won the WWE Championship in front of a live crowd. Let's go, man. That poll ended in 50-50. And even I was wrong. I had Cody going in it. But I'll take that. I obviously knew Drew was gonna win that. Cody Rhodes is, I guess, upset that Jacob Fatu kind of maybe inadvertently screwed him. I'm not really sure. I can't believe Drew got away from that. He really just got away with that. That's actually crazy, yo. Like, low-key, I was not expecting that to happen at all. Yeah, BJC, you even had Cody too before we saw what happened, obviously. Wow, is it going to end like that? I still wonder if they're going to ever play on the fact that, like, who attacked Jacob Fatu? Was it Drew McIntyre? Or, like, was it Cody Rhodes even? I mean, it definitely wouldn't be both of them, but for whatever weird reason, I don't know, man. I don't know. We need OMG moments for Steel Cage matches too. Exactly. 1,000%. I mean, we also need OMG moments in anything, if I'm being honest with you, but yeah, dude. Oh man, now that Drew's champion though, we could sit here and talk about all night of all the freaking possibilities you can do with that. Because now whoever the number one contender, I guess 4 number one contenders will go on to Science Main Event to become the true number one contender, and then that winner will go on to face Drew McIntyre for the title at Royal Rumble. And I mean, who knows? Drew McIntyre could win or lose the title back, you know? I mean, Randy Orton could maybe win number contender. Maybe he beats Drew. Maybe you have a sneaky pick like a Matt Cardona or Trick Williams who are in the thing as well. One of them wins it. I almost don't feel like neither one of them can lose in a way because you got Matt Cardona who just came back and can't really lose, and you got Trick Williams who just debuted and he can't really lose. So how are they going to play on that next week, I wonder? Who's going to lose between Matt Cardona and Trick Williams? Are you going to have, I feel like, somebody interfere and possibly cost Trick the win, maybe? I feel like it's more likely that Matt Cardona wins over Trick Williams, but I really don't know. Just the only reason why is because I see Trick in the mid-card scene with Melo. I don't see him in the world title just yet. Versus Matt Cardona, he could actually be in the world title picture with like a Cody or even a Drew. They kind of teased Matt Cardona and Cody earlier, but I don't guess that's happening now. Unless Cody's winning the title back before then somehow. So, or Matt Cardona beats Drew at the Rumble and Cody wins the Rumble. But, I mean, there's so many things that can happen. You got Randy Orton, like you got, oh man, you got Damian Priest versus Sikoa, whoever wins that match. I assume probably Damian, although I could see the MMFTs interfering in Cost and Solo. I think I got Damian Priest to win that right now. And then you also got, there's one other match I'm forgetting, I know, but you got so many guys in the top of that list, man. Like literally this is one of those times where anything is possible. And I'm so excited for the road to WrestleMania now that Drew McIntyre is doing champion again, because Cody Rhodes could actually be eligible for the Royal Rumble match, which has not happened since he won it back in 2023 and 2024. He wasn't able to compete in 2025. I didn't think he was going to be able to compete in 2026 either again, but here we are. Like, we had it, but they took it out. I think Cody who did it. You think it's Cody who attacked Fatu? Maybe. See, we don't know because Jacob went after Drew first, but then he took out Cody because he took out his frustration on both men, which actually helped Drew out in the long run. So, and I don't know if Jacob Fatu looked very happy that Drew even won the title in the first place. Although, what are the odds of Jacob Fatu possibly winning the Royal Rumble now and going on to face Drew for the title at Mania if Drew keeps on to it for that long? You could run Fatu and Drew at Mania now, too, because that's a good babyface versus heel feud right there. They already got some history with each other. I mean, oh my God. I'm just thinking I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm already betting right now. And plus, I'm getting food here in a little bit anyway, so I'm going to have to eat. And there's no way I'm going to bed tonight. I'm going to be up all night thinking about this. I could literally be on YouTube stream for I've already been on it for 3 hours. I could be on it for probably 3 more if my phone wouldn't die on me. Which actually, my phone's at pretty good battery right now. It's doing way better than my old one was. It's at 58%. So I could literally be on here for, honestly, probably another 2 or 3 hours if I really want to. But there's so many possibilities. Holy. What if it was Cody? That's what I'm saying. Drew versus Orton Royal Rumble, which is basically what you texted me, and I like that idea. I really do. But what if it's not Orton? Then again, I mean, there's so many things. Trick lose. Yeah. I think Matt Cardona would beat Trick, even though both of them, I say both of them can't afford a loss, but I guess Matt Cardona would make more sense right now. And plus, I like the guy. So, yeah, I'm going to go him over Trick. And then I think between Damian Priest and Solo, I'd go Damian Priest. And then Randy Orton Miz, obviously Randy Orton. And then, why'd I forget? Oh, wait, I know what it was. It was Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov. That was the one I forgot. I know what it was now. Oh, man, between those two, oh, shoot. Oh, damn it, man. Both of them are world title contenders for real. They both just ran off the back of great United States Championship title reigns. Who's gonna be the better man next week? Now, we know Ilya Dragunov already beat Sami Zayn in the past because last time they fought each other, Ilya got the upper hand. He won. He beat Sami for the title. It was the last time we saw them two in the ring together. So, are they going to run it back and Ilya get 2-0? Or I think what's more likely and what they should do, honestly, is have Sami win. Because Sami is in that world title contention for the Rumble. He's obviously rumored to win the Rumble. So I would go ahead and give Sami that opportunity at Science Main Event. No offense to Ilya Dragunov, though, because I love him. He's a great wrestler. And he's honestly not bad on the mic either. And you see what he can do in the ring. But I think Sami Zayn is the guy right now that they need to push. So give me Sami Zayn. I think I got 4 different babyfaces I just named in there. But give me Matt Cardona, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, and Randy Orton. That's probably my fatal 4-way that I'm betting on right now. But I don't know if they want to have all baby faces in there. You could throw like a Solo Sikoa in there over a Damian Priest if you want, or a Trick Williams in there over a Matt Cardona if you really wanted to. And there's no way the Miz is beating Randy Orton. Let's be honest with ourselves. So there's that. But I mean, again, the possibility, the power of possibility. I say positivity, but no possibility. That is really what makes me excited for the upcoming WrestleMania 42, the road to WrestleMania this year, is just the infinite amount of possibilities. Cody should not win the Rumble. I don't think he should either, but I'm just saying it's possible because, again, so many possibilities. I sound like a broken record, but I'm literally, I don't know what to expect because last year we expected certain people to win the Royal Rumble, but then obviously you throw the Jey Uso curveball in there, so it's like you really don't know what he's going to do anymore. I'm so excited, and I could be on here talking about this all night because could you go with a Sammy option? Yeah, sure. But they could also go with a guy like a Roman Reigns or a Braun Breaker or a Jacob Fatu or an Obafemi. You know, a Kevin Owens return or Seth Rollins returning. Something like that, Chris Jericho returning, because we've obviously heard those rumors that Chris Jericho is more than likely on his way back to the WWE. You could have AJ Styles win his last Royal match ever because he has yet to win one of those. What if you have a veteran like AJ Styles who happened to make his WWE debut in the Royal Rumble just 10 years ago, back in 2016? What if you have AJ Styles? I mean, that would make sense. Or if Punk somehow loses the world title before Rumble, maybe Braun Breaker gets a shot back and he wins it, then you could have Punk eligible for the thing too. Now, granted, I don't know if Punk's going to lose the title before Mania now at this point, but there's just so many routes that we can take now. Because with Cody as the champion, there's nothing you could do. Like when you have CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, who are your top two poster boys, I feel like, other than Roman Reigns, of course, like you really got no options because you have to have a heel win the Royal Rumble, and that just hardly ever happens. But now you can have whoever wins the Royal Rumble go on to challenge Drew McIntyre at Mania for the title. But then again, will Drew McIntyre lose the title as soon as the Royal Rumble? I mean, Jacob Fatu could screw Drew McIntyre out of it. And it's just, I don't know what they're going to do. Like, I don't know what they're going to do right now. My brain hurts from talking about this and thinking about this. Debuts and returns and new champions, new shocks. A shocking new champion, a shocking return tonight in the main event that we just witnessed. Both happening to kind of like go against each other. Like Jacob Fatu was trying to attack Drew McIntyre and screw him, but instead he inadvertently helped him win the title from Cody. Man, so much to just talk about here and think about. Like Cody Rhodes says, man, what do you want to talk about? If Cody was the one that hurt Jacob Fatu, if Cody was the one that hurt Jacob, wouldn't that turn Cody heel? That is true. But then again, they have not revealed, because we're still waiting on that. We're still waiting on that mystery, man. If they're going to do that is. If they're not going to scrap the whole thing. Like, I love the way they executed it with Jade Cargill coming back in the Elimination Chamber to screw up Naomi. Like, you remember that from just last year? I love the way that was executed because that whole angle was a big thing going into it. And that's basically how you have Naomi get revealed as the mystery attacker. You have her get attacked by Jade Cargill, who seemed like the heel at the time, but you kind of reverse it and have Naomi be the heel instead, who gets literally her butt kicked. I mean, over and over again. They're going a little bit of a different approach with this, I can tell. It's not really that anymore, but it's still the mystery of, did Drew McIntyre do it or did Cody Rhodes attack Jacob Fatu? I feel like it's one of the two, but I don't know which one. It's like Drew McIntyre is too obvious, but also, is that what he wants us to think? Oh, man. What if Solo wins because Black attacks Priest next week? Now, I think the Aleister Black and Damian Priest stuff is done, dude. to respond to that. I think when it comes, I mean, again, possibilities, but if I had to guess, the ambulance match was the end of that feud. There's no way they're running that back again. I think that feud has. I loved the feud while it lasted, but I think it had gotten stale for a lot of fans. So I think it's time for them to end that one personally. The ambulance match is the perfect way to end a feud a lot of the time. So is steel cage matches, and that's what we saw right here. But this way, you can tell more stories with Cody and Drew involved. You just kind of have Jacob Fatu in the mix now. You can maybe make it a triple threat match at Mania for the title, or even at the Rumble. Maybe you have Randy, Cody, and Drew then there in a triple threat. Maybe you have Fatu in there, make it a fatal four-way. I did not think the Dewey was going to actually pull the trigger and make Drew McIntyre champion on a random episode of SmackDown. The only counter argument I have to that is this didn't even feel like a random episode of SmackDown. This actually felt like a mini little PLE that we have, because we got a 3 stages of hell match on a random episode of SmackDown, which has also never happened before. And then you turn around and give us a new champion. Titles changed hands on this said random episode of SmackDown in Berlin, Germany, which also is an overseas crowd, which Dewey loves doing now because of how loud and just overall great those crowds are. I mean, you hear them. You hear them speak in their voice. They say some stuff we can't really understand, but they're saying stuff, I promise you. Even if we don't know what, they're definitely saying some stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, I still feel like a PLE. It almost did. That's the thing. And you even had a random, kind of men's and women's U.S. title match thrown in there too to make it feel like that. You know, the Mello versus Shinsuke thing, and Julia versus Alexa Bliss, which kind of felt like it came out of nowhere too. But those are those nice surprises that I like. It was good matches. And then you also had that one 8-man tag with the MFTs and the Wyatts too. I don't know if that feud is actually over yet, because Solo Sikoa, I think, is still trying to get in Uncle Howdy's head, and then that caused Tama Tonga to actually be the one to pin Uncle Howdy. So I doubt that story is far from over. They're probably going to continue to feud for those tag titles. And also, I think the SmackDown Tag Team division is going to do nothing but get better on the road to WrestleMania until once the Wyatts and MFT's feud finally ends, hopefully maybe like at the Royal Rumble or something if they do it there. I would hope that the SmackDown Tag Division starts to revive again. You throw Fraxium in there. You throw maybe Motor City in there. You throw some guys in there to make it just feel good. I know DIY and Pretty Deadly aren't necessarily together anymore, but if you got the Street Profits returning any day now, maybe they'll still be a tag team. Maybe they won't be. I mean, maybe Montez Ford can go on his solo run for once, like people have been wanting for a while now. Also, the Raw Tag Division is great now with the Usos as champs. I'm enjoying that. Although, do you guys think that Jay or Jimmy could turn on the other, and we possibly run back brother versus brother at WrestleMania? Maybe this time with Jay Uso being the heel, possibly. I doubt it, but again, you never freaking know with what Dewey's gonna do at this point. Like, oh, I have no words. I mean, I have so many words, but like, it's really just a bunch of rambling, and it can be talked about in a video, like its own separate video, not in this live stream, because we've been on this live stream for an extra 13, 14 minutes just talking and rambling about this. I might be on here for another 5 minutes too, just doing the same thing, but it's crazy, man. I'm in shock right now. I'm in disbelief. I'm feeling all the emotions. I'm happy and I'm intrigued and I'm kind of sad that Cody's not the champion anymore, but I'm happy that he can chase the title again. And even though I hate Drew right now, I'm happy that he's the champ. There's just so many things that I just can't put into words that it really makes sense, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think Kit Wilson's tag team partner just got surgery. Oh, you're talking about Elton Strong. I'm not sure if he did, but if that's what you saw, then yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I know that he was injured. I didn't know that he needed to get surgery though. Do you know what the injury was? Was it something like really serious, like a back or like a neck or something? Was it like serious looking, fatal even? Like, sorry, that's just me crushing water right now. I don't really know what else to like get this out because this is crazy. I could talk in the Discord with like the nearly 30 people of you in there. And I could talk in YouTube with like the 3 of you that are still in here. I'm guessing what VJC, Juan, Alondra, you guys are still in there? Like, I've never, I mean, I'm sure I've felt this before, but it's been a long time since anybody's actually made me feel something like this. I think really the last thing I can think of was for the wrong reasons, that being John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in the main event last year's WrestleMania. That I felt really mad and angry about because of Travis Scott and all his shenanigans. But now it's more of a happy, excited feeling, a little bit more so than mad and sad and all that stuff. Like, so many good emotions and feelings that we get into. I'm not exactly sure. It might have been Nick, but I don't remember completely what it was. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know either, to be honest, when it comes to that. But it'd be nice if they could reunite. Kit Wilson's theme song, by the way, I don't know if you've seen me send it in the group chats and stuff, Alondra, but it's like a meme now. Kit Wilson has like this, he's the guy with like the really catchy theme song I've been talking about. He's usually in the tag team named Pretty Deadly with this guy, Elton Prince. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, he's usually not on his own, like I said, but he's been lately, and he started using that, and now I just can't get it out of my head. It's stuck. I can't unhear it. Oh, Drew winning the title here was so much better than winning WrestleMania 36. I think so. Because the WrestleMania 36, he won it in front of nobody. I mean, he won it in front of one fan, that being a ceiling fan. But but no, he actually got to win it in front of so many people in a country that he's pretty famously known for in Germany. So I love it. I love every second of it, man. Oh yeah, this was so much better than Cody Cena because we didn't have to see Travis Scott. Yeah, thank God. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus Christ and the Lord Savior himself. We never have to see that bald fraud again. Oh yeah, him too. Neither one of them. And like I said on the Discord, Hit Wilson's theme sounds like a song that would use for a Disney show. Yeah, it does sound like a very Disney type song. Oh, y'all back? Yeah. Okay. I'm probably gonna get off stream here in maybe like a minute or two, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make a separate video talking about all the recaps on SmackDown, but I definitely think I have a lot to say when it comes to our Discord server that we're all in. So that's gonna be a big thing for sure, like huge. Because I gotta get ready to go in a minute, but yeah, I got a lot more I could probably say about it. SmackDown was crazy.
What are you thinking? How does it work? Like they interrupted my name. I gotta hold up. Put them in my practice.
Yeah, one fan. I think VJC was the one that made that joke because he said one ceiling fan when I asked him about it. Whatever they used in the arena, the performance center, I guess it was in. So, but when it comes to WrestleMania 36, and one ceiling fan, but that was it. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, we could definitely continue the conversation Discord. Yeah, for real. I'm just going to end it there, man. I think we're at a good stopping point, but I appreciate every one of you guys for all your support. YouTube, Discord, Twitch, literally all of you guys support me over there, and mostly Instagram. I don't know if I have you on Instagram, Juan, but I have most of you guys on there. All of our group chats, all that good stuff that we were talking about. We're going to get to this later, probably in the Discord, most likely, because that's like the easiest place for me to communicate with most of y'all. Or just send messages in general, if I have your numbers and all that good stuff. But yeah, Um. Anyways, until then, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Deuces. We out. Yeet.